Welcome back to Two Brothers Comics for the comic book Babble-On. Tonight, it is the best YouTube comic book show on Friday nights. Hit the like button while the intro plays and stay tuned. All right. We have anybody? Well, I don't know if we've got anybody watching, but welcome to the show, guys. Hope you are all having an awesome Friday night. We are all here. I can see everybody on screen now, so
what is that? I don't like that. That's awkward looking. It's making me uncomfortable.
It's worse when Tyler does it.
Oh. You're making me feel really weird. It's the Friday night comic book Babble-On. We got how many weeks of crap talking do we have to do tonight, Justin?
We have been on
6
we've
hours.
only all been on to gone. We've only been on together, all three of us, one time since Lexington.
Y'all, do y'all know next year? I don't know why I said it like that.
We got a busy couple months next year.
It's like busy 2 weeks. Lexington and Huntsville are like 2 weeks apart.
Oh, I didn't realize it was 2 weeks apart.
I think so, right? Lexington's in March.
Lexington's in March, and then Huntsville's in April. So I mean, I don't know why I was thinking they were a month apart just because they were in separate months. I guess they could be a week apart. I mean,
I don't know if we'll get Justin down there, man. I don't know if Liz will let him go 2 weeks in a row.
Well, during tax season, we'll have to think of something.
Ooh, that is tax.
I mean,
season,
if Broken Icon's going to be in Huntsville, then it sounds like a work event.
I mean, it's a
mandatory work event.
A work event regardless.
I mean, Two Brothers and Broken Icon, like both of his jobs are requiring his presence both weekends. And he's not going to get paid by either one of us if he's not there. So
that's okay. I need some tax write-offs.
Yeah, you're a little light on tax write-offs this year, aren't you?
You only got two.
2020 is not going to be kind to me.
Well, tonight, guys, we have some really cool stuff. We have lots of big books to show off. I think we've all purchased some pretty big books this week or gotten them back from CGC, so that's cool. But before we do so, I guess let's say hello to some people in the chat. What up, Ruben? What up, Alan? Alan did the one-chip challenge and made Dustin look like a fool. No, I don't want to say a fool. Fool's not that word.
No.
But they
Alan hung in there like a minute and a half longer than I did. So
what's up, Cap? And then Jamie Sandoval.
I saved all those guys anyway.
I have no clue about stealing NFTs. I've done a couple of videos on them. I am buying them, but if they are stealing them, that is nothing I've heard about. I know that they're using bots to buy them, but I haven't seen anybody
I saw someone post a video or a picture of a Captain America statue NFT, and I stole the hell out of it. I screenshot it right then and there. So,
oh man, yeah,
I don't know.
Have to
Sorry,
get you some zombie tramps.
Yeah, just to make things easier, I lettered issues 38, 43, 59, 60, 61, and 62. There you go.
That is too funny.
He has it memorized.
No, I pulled it up right here on the other screen.
Cap, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well, Mr. Steve. Let's see.
What up, I believe that's Tori, right? Tori Smiley?
Who?
Cannabis and Comics? Or no?
I have no idea who this is.
What up, Skeffington? I believe that is. I believe that's her channel, right? Or maybe it's not.
No, because
she does something else similar.
Yeah, unless she changed the name of it, I'm not sure who this is, but I appreciate it. The name sounds familiar, but I can't remember who it is. So, what's up, Skeff?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Did you send Skeff your address yet?
I thought he was sending that to you. I mean, I'm the one that wanted the book, but I think in his mind he thought he was sending it to you, and since I was able to snag one, I was going to let you get the trade.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I'll take it. Skeff, my address is
I'll message you, bro. I got you.
Whatever.
Tyler, you missed the beginning of the stream, bro. Like, I was literally sitting here doing for like 5 minutes until Nick got really uncomfortable.
So awkward. What
Right on. Right on. I'm
Everything-
going to a con tomorrow as well with my boy Sean. A lot of you guys know him as Yahweh. We will be headed up to Calhoun Comic Con tomorrow out in Calhoun, Georgia. So that should be fun. I'm gonna try to do some recording. It's not gonna be as grand as when Nick does it, but we'll see if I can maybe get something together. You'll probably just end up with a couple of pictures, but
Figured.
Skeff said he snagged some cool books at Indiana Con. I'm surprised we haven't got a New York Comic Con video out of Skeff yet.
Right on. Oh, okay, right on, Canvas. So no worries, man. Like I said, so Smiley Tori is still here, but she does do something similar, and I thought maybe she renamed it or whatever. But man, it's nice.
Yeah,
to
that's
have
what
you.
I assume.
Okay, so that's just on me.
What's up, Tori?
Indiana
What's up, Austin
Comic-Con?
LeMay?
Yeah, we're
anyone who's going to Indiana Comic Con tomorrow, stop by the Broken Icon Comics booth. Let them know that I sent you.
You're not going to get anything, but
They won't give you anything, but it'll make me feel important.
he might get some more work.
just tell them Two Brothers Comics sent you.
Yeah, or that. Do that as well.
And then ask. Well, never mind. I don't bring
Good
that
Lord, Skeff just cornering the market on these Something's Killing the Children's, man. He said he bought a bunch more.
Up. Hey. Yeah. So Jamie, Dustin, and I are both from just northwest about Atlanta. I currently live in Huntsville, and Justin
Alabama.
is from the tri-state area of West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. Without being too specific. Oh, Skeff going to be there tomorrow? Right on.
That's good, Tyler. That's good.
That's too funny.
And you know he'll do it. And after he buys the book, he'll just turn around and look at Skeff.
So awkward. Boom. How come it's always morphin time? It's never morphin time. We've morphed over. If anything, it's Super Saiyan time, man.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh,
Ooh.
my hair's not long enough.
I want a really awesome Power Ranger slab 9.8.
Uh-oh. He wants to see the T-shirts.
I'm wearing my Two Brothers Comics
You can't really see
Legends of
Your
Comic
spell can't
Books.
move.
Kirby, Steranko, Buscema, Ditko, which is Ditko's kind of lame, and Romita and Neil Adams.
This is where it's at right here, though.
Nah, really, you're gonna bang on our own merchandise while we want people to try to go buy it because
Look, anybody can hit the link in the description down below. Look at some amazing T-shirts I've designed, but I mean, it's nothing this great. The $5 Walmart shirt. But yeah, all right. So
Real quick, I just want to, Skeff, I'm glad you got to meet Alex at New York Comic Con. I heard he was selling original art pages, including the one of the main horror thing from Sea of Sorrows. I wish I could have been there to see that, but my brother got married, so I didn't get to go to New York this year. I know.
you know what I did at my brother's wedding? I held my legs so straight that I was hoping I would pass out in the middle of it.
On purpose? That's
On purpose.
pretty-
And then when they kissed, I went grody.
I appreciate the level that you're willing to go to troll someone.
Yeah. Now,
Then we
granted,
did
I was like 14 or 15.
yeah. Then we did a Vanilla Ice dance at the reception,
You know what we should do, Dustin?
which is on YouTube.
I was about to say, if people stick around, and maybe if we like, because I'm really embarrassed by that. But maybe
you move like a
like
tree.
butter. I don't know. Maybe if we hit like $25 in super chats, we'll show it live on air and
What is
react
this
to
picture? What have you done in your room?
it. So I'm sick to death of reverb, so I went and put a bunch of moving blankets up to this afternoon. I'm so tired of it echoing, and I have some more stuff coming, but you can't see it. But yeah, like screw this. I'm so sick of it. What up, James Sovic? All right, let's just go ahead real quick. Justin's gonna go last. Let's do the pickups. I have some cool stuff to show.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
What is an artesian ED hardcover?
I've never heard of an artesian, like an artist. Where are you seeing that?
Hardcover?
Artisan ED.
I don't know.
Ryan, Comics and Death Metal, just tagged me in this.
On Facebook or
Focus.
Instagram?
There it is.
Artisan edition. So that's just the artist edition.
Oh, well, I don't want that.
Yeah.
But thanks for tagging me, Ryan. Even though you're not in here, but you're on Facebook tagging me and stuff.
Yeah. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna Dustin. You show off your book because you got a whole video about it first. I'll do mine, and then we'll let Justin do his CGC unboxing because his basically craps on all of ours. So,
I wouldn't
you go
trade
first?
mine for his. What are you talking about?
No, I'm sorry, but if you had the chance, you wouldn't swap with one of his.
Okay, one of them.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Just one of them. But that was because that was my first ever serious Grail level book. But I have since given up on that because it is way too expensive, and I'm froze. Can y'all see me? Am I moving?
Yes. Oh, don't worry. I plan on telling all of you out there how much I paid for each book that I picked up.
But here's the thing. When you're showing it off, we are going to ignore the chat because we are going to clip this part of the show and make an edited video out of it. So just keep that in mind. You're doing an edited video one way or another, whether you like it or not, because we need them views, bro.
Yeah.
And only about 8 people is gonna watch it on here.
So yeah, that was my plan all along. This seemed like the easier route for me to go.
Right on. All right, so let's see. You guys saw the video. It came out yesterday, but I did pick up a really nice raw copy of Ultimate Fallout issue number 4.
It is the original first print.
Yeah. To the douchebag that was.
I don't think he was saying that. I think he was confused. And I wouldn't go that far.
I don't know, but there you
Don't
go.
take it so personally.
But it does, like I said, it does have a little spine tick right there. You can see one right here, little bitty one. One right here, little bitty one. So I'll probably end up with like a 9.4, but it's all good. I'm just glad to have one back finally.
The way CGC grades, it's probably like a 10-0, man.
This may come back a facsimile. Who knows? But I've sat on this stream and on this channel and told the story of not having this book for so long. I paid like $75 for my original copy, and it still breaks my heart that I let that one go, and I had to pay $400 for another one. However, about 3 months ago, raw copies and high grade, even with a spine tick, we're selling for like $1,000. So I'm not too bad. Yeah, they definitely are gatekeeping those 9.8s because I have seen my shop has sent like 26 of them out for customers because he presses and cleans books. And I mean, there's been probably at least 10 copies didn't even have a freaking bit of color rub. There was no spine tear at the top, nothing, and they still got 9.6s. So I definitely think that they're doing something, man. I don't know, but regardless, I mean, whatever grade it comes back, I'm gonna be happy to have it back in my collection because I
low grade's better than no grade.
That's right. So it would have been awesome if somehow I would have been able to obtain a 9.8 before Skeff, because I would literally video call him every single day as soon as I got up for work before I even put pants on. and let him know that I have one and you do not. But I'm not going to have that opportunity. So, but that was. Do I show everything I picked up, or are we just?
Yeah,
going
go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, show because last week Dustin and I were in the same town, and we decided to go to a comic book shop like from 9 to 11, an hour away from where we were at, and we had a good time. We didn't argue one time.
That's right. And I didn't even bring those books with me.
That's fine.
Over here, but I did pick up a Killing Joke 5th print for how much, Nick?
$5, something like that. Yeah.
Y'all cannot mess with me when I go to Noonan. Y'all know I'm coming back with some $5 goodness, baby. Got that Marvel Spotlight 6 that's gonna hit a 9.2 or better. And that Joker, y'all saw it on Jim Mint's list this week. Jim Mint's list. Y'all saw it on the man's list this week. That Marvel Spotlight 6 and a 9.0 hitting $2,000. Imagine paying $5 for it a year before.
Yeah.
Whew, I can't wait. I picked up this week. I only had 2 books. Walking Dead issue number 24. I can't wait till we get to talk about the books we read this week because I read a lot and I am excited to talk about it. And you jokers have been talking about this book. I have seen everybody talking about it, and so I went ahead and picked up a second print so I could read this dadgum chicken devil, and I'll be friggin' a monkey's uncle if it wasn't pretty cool. So I can't wait to talk about Stillwater, Something's Killing Children, Walking Dead. I'm going to talk about Fantastic Four that I've read this week, which has led me to a book that I want to get that I never would have had on my radar. I want to talk about Chicken Devil, like I said, Stillwater, Fantastic Four, Something's Killing Children, all that stuff tonight. So I'm looking forward to getting to the reviews part. Now, Nick, guys, let me tell y'all how proud I am of my little brother because
Hold on real quick. News interruption. Bill Goldberg just showed up on 88W.
No.
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago. It happened.
What? Oh my God, bro! He was on WWE for like the last 3 years.
Well, yeah. So I just thought that was really cool. It just popped up, and I was like,
mad.
He's got a match in Saudi Arabia with Bobby Lashley. There's no way Goldberg showed up on 8.
I'm telling you right now, it just popped up. Unless this is a really bad Photoshop picture.
I didn't know I don't think AEW was on tonight.
No, it is.
Oh, okay. Anyway, back to talking about the comic books. You guys seen me for the last year, like constantly picking up books, big books, left and right. And then you see Nick with, oh, it's time for the manga minute. And you guys get sick of it like I do. And I understand. But I will say I was super proud that when we went to Lexington, I was able to talk him into and almost maybe bully him into buying a book he really wanted, Iron Man 1. And guys, don't leave because Nick picked up a book he's been wanting and talking about for 2 years. And I hate that he waited this long to get it because he could have got a higher grade, but he still got a big book, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, but first,
Mama. Hey, Mama.
What's up?
Mama's on here.
What's up, Mama?
Lou is on here. Nobody cares about Star Wars, Lou. Sorry, dude. Wrong channel for that.
I'm not sure what else happened in Star Wars. I know they did just announce a new thing, so I may do a Star Wars video on that. And
Cover Collector, what's going on, bro?
Yeah.
James Sovic.
Sorry.
What are you saying? Did I read Fantastic Four issue 4 or did I read Ultimate Fallout 4? Because I have read Ultimate Fallout 4, and honestly, the story is kind of trash, but
and I'm going to talk about Ultimate Comics, the Ultimate.
Lou
universe.
Danger, what's up?
All right, so my brother-in-law got me this at Ollie's for $7.99.
The greatest Star Wars character ever.
Still overpaid.
If there has to be a good Star Wars character, Jar Jar is the man.
Yeah.
Still overpaid.
All right, so here's the big book, guys. $15 paid for it. Boom.
I let him have that one too because I'd already saw it, but
I saw the price and snagged it.
I'll tell you what. After reading some Silver Age Fantastic Four this week, I hate that I didn't pick that book up.
Yeah, Dustin and I both got a copy of this for cover price up there.
What?
I don't know what the deal is with it, but apparently it's hot, so we both grabbed a copy.
I actually mine for $1 on Whatnot Sunday.
Did you really only sell it for $1?
No, I'm starting it for $1 this Sunday.
I got you. And then I met a guy on Facebook Marketplace, and he doesn't do IG or anything. I told him he needed to start one. He only sells on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. And I reached out to him about this book a while back, and I didn't realize he had messaged me back. And then I made him an offer that I didn't think he would accept, but that was the most I was willing to be comfortable spending. And then I had some choice words I sent to Dustin and Justin when he did accept, but I'm glad he did accept. And then I texted Josh and had to deal with some other things there, but I finally picked up that, which the black makes it look a little worse than it actually is around the edges. But yeah, I was super pumped to have this, man. First appearance of Kingpin. I don't actually like Kingpin. I think he's a kind of weird character, but there's not a better cover in comic books than this one. And the important thing for me was to have the logo intact. That bothers me a little bit up there, but that's okay for the price I paid. And then I really wanted this to have a deep, rich color to it, and it does. So I'm happy with it. It looks, if I can get somewhere between a 1.5, 2.5 out of this, I'm cool with it. That's more than good enough for what I paid. And honestly, if it would just fit in a Gator Guard, I would just put it in that and be done with it, like my Iron Man. But
you could hit up Bub's Comics. I hear he's got some of those Crafty Comics frames available.
I have one. I just don't think it's Silver Age. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
Big question is will it be CBCS or will it be CGC?
Okay, so y'all want to know what's funny? Is CBCS has some pretty long wait times because because they've had good service. So they're 2 days, not like 2 weeks, and that's frustrating to me. And then CGC is now getting crap under schedule, and they're starting to get back. And so I'm not sure, but I do actually like the CBCS cases better. I sat back here for a while and was looking, and I like the idea I'll never have to re-slab it like you will with CGC. So I'm thinking it might go to CBCS unless I decide I want that CGC.
What year did that book come out?
60-something, 67, 69.
Oh, yeah, it's the Silver Age book. Never mind.
Let me see.
Actually, I'll let you know because I plan on sending in a stack of books in the coming months that you may be able to submit that with mine if you want to.
67 is when it came out.
Okay, so I think the tier is like up to 74.
Yeah.
So we can talk about it, but I'm sending some stuff to CGC in a few months. A stack of books. So you might could throw that in with it, depending on because I think that tier goes up to $1,000. So depending on what that ends up rating, you should be good.
I mean, it would have to come back some, but then again, I might want to get Larry to press it first. So
okay,
and then he could just send it off.
I mean, you could let John press him. He's phenomenal.
Yeah, but he's back up.
No, he's caught up now.
Oh.
That's why I'm about to send stuff finally. I'm giving him my Ultimate Fallout 4 next week, and I'm going to send that out for walkthrough. When that comes back, I'm sending that Walking Dead #1 out for a walkthrough. My favorite YouTubers in the house, Trinity. What's up, bro?
Well, now I got to get a hot toy to go with this book, so.
Ooh. I sent you the one to order.
I did see that, but it doesn't come out forever, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
I mean, even though you did buy a Spider-Man book of all things, I'm still proud you bought a big book.
But now I don't know what to buy next. I really don't. Like I'm
telling you, I can help you because there's a lot of things you should buy, bro.
Well, I really want, honestly,
Iron
Fist Tales of Suspense 53 is not that bad right now.
53.
First Iron Man?
That's 49.
Right? Is it 49 or 50?
39, excuse me. 39.
That's what it is. Yeah. So I don't know why. 53 is Black Widow.
Yeah, 39 is Iron Man. I was going to say, because I've got 41, and that's third Iron Man. Yeah. So, dang, what are you saying? It's not that expensive? Bro, you talking like 3-4 stacks.
Not for like a real low grade. I've been seeing them go for much less.
Really? Okay. Because that would be one I would be interested in. I know Tony Sanders has been wanting one. I'm going to get me a Gem 83. That's what I'm going to
Man, this new Go Collect looks good.
Yeah, I looked at that earlier today, right while we were getting ready backstage. I was looking at that. But I think I'm going to get me like a 2.5 Gem 83.
Yes.
Well, if we're sitting here declaring what big books we're going to get for 2022 already, I guess I should come up with something also.
Get a Daredevil 1.
I don't know if I want a Daredevil 1.
Ryan, there you are. Oh, Skeff, I'm going to buy one before you, bro, just because I'm tired of you not having one. So the race is on, fella. And you know me. I ain't got a lick of sense. I will do it. It is like 12 grand, so he knows I'm BSing. He knows I'm full of crap. I'd have to sell 75% of my slab books and I could buy one. I could definitely do it, but it's not worth that to me.
No, it's not.
I like my Iron Fist 14. Empire, what's going on? Y'all are not getting any Warlock covers or sell them. They're going for a lot of money. Nah, we don't really worry about that kind of stuff, honestly.
I had a whole bunch of them, and I don't know if I took them to Josh's whenever I got the Flash book back here or not. I've got a couple big books this year. Like, even though like I've not spent a ton of money, but Iron Man 1, ASM 50.
Josh gave you a Flash book?
Well, he didn't give me that. We traded, but yeah.
Oh, that's not the one. He gave you one though, didn't he?
Yeah, but it's not the like,
okay, I thought that was it.
book.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had the Star Wars books of your dreams, and you got
No,
mad
well,
because
my dreams I wanted a super high grade, but I did have them.
I'm saying they didn't grade as high as you wanted, so
yeah. See, but B Ramey, I saw someone on Instagram posting one for less than 5K at like a 0.5.
Have you guys heard about the allocation of Something's Killing the Children hardcover deluxe edition? No, I have not, but I pre-ordered mine the day they announced it, so I better get mine or I'm going to have a whole B-fit.
And I ordered both of them.
I haven't heard anything, but I did get an email from my local shop earlier in the week, like confirming that I wanted one. And he said that I would be first in line to get it. So it did make me think that something was up, but I don't know what it is.
All right, I'm messaging John right now at 10 o'clock because I know he's awake. I'm allowed to message him until 3 in the morning.
I did mine via organic priced book, so hopefully he gets taken care of. No, James, those are yours, bro. James is like, let me sell them back. No, dude, wait till Boba Fett comes out in December, then sell them. I would not blame you a bit. Hold on. Let me check mine from organic price books. This is okay.
I ordered one. We're talking about the slipcase version, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ordered one from my local shop and I ordered one from Amazon. So I have two coming.
I'm going to message organic price books. Anyways.
All three of us are panicking right now. And
well, because I pre-ordered mine whenever I did the video on them, and I ordered both. Heard.
Well, I'm at least getting my one from my local shop. So hopefully my second one from Amazon will show up.
Huh. Let me not get one. Let me not get one. I will go to Mr. Richards and let me call Richards right now.
Anyways, all right. So
y'all excuse me, I'm gonna make a phone call.
I didn't show off the big grail of the night though. We were there and I was over here buying some cards because I'm an addict, and I bought just a few, and I pulled the extra secret rare one for all. This is My Hero Academia. And it's the most expensive rare card out of 4 single packs. And the poor guy wanted it so bad. And I almost traded, but I decided to keep it. So that's cool.
Okay, well, I ordered mine the day it dropped, so I need to know what's up, dude.
Oh, Lord.
Nah, forget. No, well, you better, you know what? Give me your copy then. How about that? See if we ever talk about your books again, I don't get my copy. See what happens. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I'm gonna get my copy.
Thank you. Did you see this, man? Something's Killing the Children allocation? I mean, how do you do that?
Yeah, he got an email.
Oof. Glad I'm getting mine.
Now I wish I would have ordered more from organic price books.
I mean, if I get my second one and like one of you guys don't get one,
You'll sell it for $350.
yeah, I mean, easily $350.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, my shop just confirmed it. Well, I'm pissed.
Well, I mean, it doesn't mean you're not going to get it.
Doesn't mean I am going to get it either.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
Skeff, can you send, unless you're going to do a video about it, can you send me something and let me do a video about it? But it's up to you. Like if you have some type of confirmation, or if your local, if John can send me the email, that would be great
I'll
too.
get John to send me the email. Because he sent me the email over the Something's Killing the Children before and Ronin and all that stuff. So
I'm anxious now. I'm just going and checking my pre-order through again.
okay, High Voltage Mark says he heard there's a cutoff date. If you order before, you're in. After, it's up in the air. Well, I ordered mine the day that it was available to order. So oh yeah, Slaughter 1's going to reprint. Yeah. Everybody's going to try to get on House of Slaughter 1 and hope to catch the same lightning in a bottle that they missed out on Something's Killing Children 1, and it's not going to happen, folks. I'm sorry, you missed out.
Yeah.
Don't bleed yourself dry and empty your bank account on something that's not going to happen for you.
False. No, buy it. Cause this book to go to a fourth printing at the very least. I got kids.
Sorry, man. Didn't mean to impede on your
kids
on your job there. This
I
guy
bought mine June
letter
16th.
that book.
Hey, listen. My kids aren't getting a scholarship to college. I swear I saw one of them licking the side of their playpen earlier. So
that's probably just because they saw you doing it yesterday.
Hey, do as I say, not as I do.
Dang. All right. Well, thanks for that, Skeff. You just totally took the.
Yeah, John said.
Tonight.
John said, yeah, I meant to text you about that, but I got slammed. He said, but I was going to let you know when I saw you this week. And I was like, yeah, well, it might have been too late by then. I better get mine, bro.
Yeah, just like butter his fingers or something. Make sure you get your copy.
Yeah. Isn't there supposed to be like an even even deluxe-ier version?
No, there was a there was a cover variant that some place was doing and whatever.
And it was signed by the artist, and the artist had nothing to do with the actual original book.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I almost bought it, and I was like, nobody's going to care about that. Like, and I'm not being rude, but that's like a variant cover for a hardcover deluxe signed by the artist of the variant cover, not James Tynion, none of them. I'm like, whatever.
I mean, I've got the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers local comic shop day exclusive variant covers for their hardcovers, but those were banging.
Yeah.
They were banging.
That's crazy, man. $200 plus on eBay.
If I get mine, I'm not selling it. Well, they're already like $100, ain't they?
No, they're like 60.
$75 or something.
Oh, okay.
And if you pre-ordered it, I paid $35 for the deluxe edition hardcover, and then $50 for the one with the slipcase.
Okay.
Oh yeah! Wow, look, unavailable.
Dang. What up, Jeremy? Hope you're doing well. Kyle,
what's up, bro?
Nothing really. Dustin showed off his UF4, and that was kind of it.
Not a reprint. Not a reprint.
But his Walking Dead 1 is a counterfeit.
It is not. It is not.
All right, Justin. Let's bring it up. Bring the good positive vibes on.
All right, so should we pull ourselves off?
Yeah, we can.
No, stay here because I want it to be an interactive with the three of us, just not the chat.
Okay, so chat, we will be ignoring you until this part is over because this will be edited into a edited video. So
yeah, so don't take it personal. Save your questions till the end. You'll know what the last book is.
These are some big books.
I will answer all questions after that.
No fart noises from the peanut gallery over there. Oh, I didn't.
A whole stack.
I didn't do my hair for this. All right, everybody get serious.
Okay.
Let's start out with
Hold
the
on.
bad stuff.
Hold on. See, you're already messing up. Hold on. Smile pretty. Smile pretty. Guys, Justin has a huge stack of books that just came back from CGC. He sent these off a while ago, and there are some monsters in here. He's been very excited about these, and we are as well. So we wanted to take the time to let Justin show these books off in all their glory. So Justin, if you would, take it away.
Thank you. That was a great introduction. I really appreciate that. Let's start with the bad stuff and the not so cool fun stuff. My shop called me because I submitted these through my shop. They sent them to CGC for me. He called me in a panic saying, "Hey, this book got rejected. Do you know why it got rejected? We had no idea why this book got rejected." Sent in my copy of ISM 238.
Oh, that's a book I want so bad.
Rejected?
It got rejected not because it's complete. It's not missing anything, right? It got rejected because I've never seen this before. So everybody, if you're going to buy this book, keep an eye out for this. It got rejected because on the inside cover, on the flap, where this tattoo thing is, it's fused to the inside cover. Do you see that? I don't want to peel it off because I don't want to. It's going to peel the ink and the colors with it. So I'm just going to let it go as it is for now.
I have an idea of how to get it off. Could you sell it to me?
No, because then I won't own it.
But they seriously wouldn't grade it just because of that?
They would not grade it because of that.
Here's what I would try, Justin.
I bet you got pressed with it in there, and that's why it had the issue.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe hit it with a blow dryer and see if it loosens it up a little bit.
Well, what my shop thought originally happened was that it's been known for people to take the tattoos out of other books. Like there's a cheaper Fantastic Four book and put the tattoos into this one. He thought that that's what might have happened. And why
I've heard of that too.
No, it's because they got fused to the inside cover.
Maybe, I wonder if you had someone put it in a moisture chamber, because people do that before pressing books, put it in a moisture chamber or a humidifier and see if that will loosen it up enough to peel it away without hurting the cover. There's ways you can get it, that you can get that taken care of. You just got to look into it. But, I think a moisture chamber with the humidity inside, the way it loosens up the fibers of the book, and I think that may be enough to let it come out, maybe.
Yeah, but then if you were to press it again after that, wouldn't you just like have the
you would just want to put you're going to put a board in there anyway. So
you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Somebody probably pressed it without a board or something like that. I don't know. Or they may have peeled because usually tattoos have like a little plastic cover over them. They may have pulled that off and the tattoos stuck to the page or something. I don't know.
Well, moving on to the next book. This one I'm kind of bummed out about. I'm probably going to look to replace it at some point in the future. I got my copy of Xmen 94, but it's got that purple label. And it came back a 5.0.
And what was the restoration?
Small amount of color touch-up on cover. We believe that someone just took a Sharpie and tried to fill in some spots. Somewhere right along there on the spine.
Again, that's something that can be removed. Restoration can be removed. Brian Clark, thanks for the super chat.
You're the man.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm still going to hang on to it. At some point, I might try to move it, but still, I'm glad I have it. I'm glad it's part of my collection, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So what you're saying is you buy labels, not comic books.
Well, I bought the comic, and then the label came with it.
But that's enough for you to get rid of it, so you can buy a blue label.
I want a blue label, yes.
Okay. I just wanted to confirm where you're at.
I want a blue label.
You are.
I mean,
that's your way.
Oh,
that's your way.
On the scale of, like, obviously green is the lowest, and then purple, and then blue. Right?
But what if you just cracked it and just continue to enjoy it raw like you have for so many years?
No. That book needs to be graded. That book should be graded.
Okay.
All right, so the next book, these are going to build up from like lowest on up. So we've got Thor 337, First Beta Ray Bill.
Nice.
9.7.
Yes, it is a 9.7. No, it's an 8.5.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I think I paid like $40 for this at a convention. So,
Huge shout out to you, Steven. Hey, so and again, I'll edit this out. We're gonna clip this piece out and use this for a video next week. So we're not ignoring the chat. We're gonna go back through. We appreciate all the comments. So just bear with us, and I'll clip that out. That's a good book, Justin.
Next up,
and real quick. Sorry, Steven. We'll talk to Justin about that after this. We appreciate the super chat. All right,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
All right, so next up, we got Amazing Spider-Man number 194. I paid $80 for this book. So, whatever grade it came back, it's fine. And it came back a 5.5.
Nice.
So I'll take that.
Is that a book a big deal?
It's the first appearance of Black Cat.
Okay.
First appearance of Black Cat. Sorry, I should have said that.
So as a Spider-Man fan, I guess that is a big deal.
Yes, as someone who toys with the idea of doing a full Amazing Spider-Man run, I will eventually need to own that book.
Got it.
Okay, so moving on up. This book is important to me, but not for the reasons you may think. It's Uncanny X-Men number 129. It's the first appearance of Kitty Pryde, the first appearance of Emma Frost, the first appearance of Sebastian Shaw. My second daughter, she is named Kate after Kitty Pryde.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, I own this book because I own the entire Uncanny X-Men run. I'm going to get this one graded. It came back a 5.5.
Right on.
I think I paid $50 for this at I think my very first or second C2 back in like 2011.
Not bad.
Right on.
So this is where things really start to pick up, really start to get interesting. Dustin, I'm sorry, it's more Spider-Man stuff. All right, so next up, Amazing Spider-Man 361, first appearance of Carnage.
Yep.
Also got this at I got this at a C2E2. I don't remember what year. I got 361, 362, and 363 for I think like $75.
Okay.
And this one came back 9.4.
Right on. That's a good book.
Yeah, so I'll take that. I mean, it looks great. The white is so bright and everything. Like, yeah, I'll take this all day.
How's that spine? Because every copy I've ever had, the spine always looks like it's brown. Yeah.
It's why I don't care that it's a 9.4 because it looks like that.
Well, I just don't understand why the cover can be so white when the spine just looks brown. Every cover I've had is just like that. In the back, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that is strange to me. I wonder if it has something to do with like the ink they used, keeping it from yellowing.
All right, so I got 2 more books to show.
These are big books.
2 more books.
Big books.
You know how I feel about this term. These are Grail books.
You
I'm
love
not
the
using
word
it.
Grail.
So the first one is Amazing Spider-Man 300, first appearance of Venom.
That ain't no Grail.
I
Second appearance of Venom.
I got this at a flea market like 10 years ago. Guy was asking $90 for it.
Wow.
I only had $45 cash on me, and I went up to him and said, "Hey, I've only got $45 cash. Would you take $45 for this?" And at the time, $45 was the most money I'd ever spent on a single comic book.
That's insane.
And I felt sick spending $45 on a single comic book. I know it's crazy, right? Okay, so I bought it for $45 at a flea market 10 years ago. I was hoping for like a 6.5 or a 7, right? Just, I didn't care. I paid $45 in it, right?
Yeah.
And the grade came back an 8.0 white pages.
Nice.
So how much is that now? I mean, that's a pretty sizable book now, right?
I spent $700 on my 7.0 newsstand that I have.
I think I saw this sell for like $800.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's a good come up, dude.
Yeah. All right. So one book left, and you guys, if it's bigger, what's bigger than an ASM 300? What's bigger than an ASM 300?
ASM 50.
Oh, yes, an ASM 50. No.
Not in this grade, but
No.
giant size Xmen 1. Look at that pretty comic book.
This is a book that I told my wife the first year I collected. This was the book I wanted so bad, and I said, if I don't get it this year, we're not gonna. I will not be able to get it. I just felt like it was gonna blow up, and guess what happened? It blew up. And Justin has one, but I don't have one.
So I bought this maybe like 5 years ago. I paid $400 for it. So at the time, the most money I'd ever spent on a single comic book issue. I remember when I first started hanging out with you guys, and I was just showing off like some of my keys.
Yeah.
It was still in like the original bag that I bought it from the shop.
God.
I think that was the first time Nick ever cursed like on camera, because he was just like, "What are you doing with it in that bag? God, buy some Mylars. I will send you the money for them right now."
I remember that night.
So, you know what I have in it. I was and it's kind of beat up. I mean, look at it, right? Like, anyway.
Yeah, look at it. It's giant size X-Men #1. Who gives a crap?
Look at it.
Beat up.
Look at it.
I was hoping for a 3.0, right? 3.0. That's all. That's what I wanted. Did it come back a 3.0?
Nope.
No.
Came back a 6.0.
Came back a 4.5.
Dang it.
A 4.5. I couldn't stop cursing when I found out the grade on it. Like, I was just shocked.
That book up to that grade is like $1,000 per point too.
Yeah.
It's like $4,500 for that book.
Yeah, and you know, the thing that makes this book so cool, I mean, I'm never going to sell this, right? Like, to me, this I would rather have one of these in my collection than an X-Men 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
That's the team.
Hindsight, I can say that because I own an X-Men 1, right? But the only book that I would really, truly consider getting that custom label for, because that's what the book is, right?
Yep.
So yeah, 4.5. I still can't get over it. This is probably the third biggest book in my collection, depending on how my Hulk 181 comes back.
That's awesome. That's
yeah. This is definitely my third child, but #1 in my heart.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. When are you going to start putting those big boy, those big boy books behind you, one of those glass shelves?
Once I figure out how to deal with the sun that's on the other side.
Oh, just put a UV protection screen on the window.
Duh.
Yeah, I guess I could, but I really like the idea of, putting them in a box and putting them in the closet and like turning all the lights off and
then hoping it never floods and it's never an issue.
Dude, these things are in waterproof like ammo boxes.
I'll tell you what I did. I put blackout curtains in my room, so the only light that my books ever see is when I'm recording.
Yeah, and the same thing with my manga down here. I don't want them to ever yellow. So
yeah, but nobody cares about that. Like, that's nowhere near as important.
It was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of which, wrap up the video, and then I have something else I have to show, and then we'll get to the chat.
All right, guys. So that was Justin's CGC unboxing.
No, let Dustin do it. Justin do it.
He looked like he was just sitting there waiting.
No,
he looked like he was waiting on one of us to do it.
You have to do it.
Justin, you can do it better than I can. I'll just stand here and hold it like this.
One of us.
There you go. Hey, turn that X-Men so we don't have so much glare, because this ain't Bub's Comics. We do apologize for the glare over here. There you go. He just swapped sides. Oh, my God.
Just that face, man.
I just wanted him to change the angle, and he swapped sides he was holding them on. Oh, my God.
Hold on. We'll just do this. Do this.
Oh, this guy.
That doesn't make it any better.
No, it doesn't.
It was fine. All you had to do was just angle them in a little bit. Yeah, there you go. All right, guys. So this was Justin's biggest CGC unboxing he's ever done. I believe this was his first submissions ever. And what a pile of books to submit. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Drop a comment. Let us know which one was your favorite. Make sure you're subscribed. And as always,
Collect your way.
and Justin missed the cue, as always. All right. So now we can get back to the live stream.
That's awesome, though, man. Those are some
Thank
really
you guys
cool
for
books.
allowing us to record a video, whack comic style, just right in the middle of a live stream.
So real quick, I do have to show one more thing, and then we'll say hey to everybody in the chat. And I believe somebody super chatted to get Justin to open up a hot toy.
They did.
I did get 2 new hot toys that I could show off.
Like, they wanted you to unbox it. They sent money to the channel to see it.
No, we're not. Oh, by the way, guys, we're not leaving. That was
we're
just
not going anywhere.
Video.
We're not. Oh, Trinity was just joking around.
No, I think Empire did the same thing like later.
Oh, yeah. No, we're not. Stay.
And then tell your friends to come hang out.
That's right.
I had some more pickups this week. Target is doing their buy one, get one free, and they started selling manga at Targets. So I was able to pick up these.
How do you like that 20% off price plus 5
I hate it.
card?
It's about as bad as whenever Right Stuff puts them on the back here. Speaking of which, you know what Right Stuff Anime did, dude? They damaged all of my books. Then the insurance company declined my claim because it was cosmetic damages. And then they
what
said,
other
well,
kind of damages would there be?
I don't know. But and then the insurance company was like, well, we'll just PayPal you back a refund for volume 1. Mind you, each volume was about $50 and there was 5 of them. And I'm like, no, that's not the case. So I email Right Stuff Anime and they're like, oh, sure, just send it back to us and we'll replace everything. 2 days later, I get a postcard in the mail from a handwritten note apologizing from the company with a discount thing sent back to me in the mail. I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. What?
Trinity said, I don't have any friends. I was like, bro, we're right here.
That's right.
We're right here. We don't miss no Trinity videos out here.
Yeah, I have the colossal editions coming, but yeah, I only bought this because they were and you can only do it on the app or online to buy 2, get 1 free. So I went ahead and I'm going to start picking up these since, I mean, like, I'm so frustrated because I start working on a run of things, Justin, and then you can't find them anywhere. So, and it's not like comic books where you can go and like dig for them. They're either there or they're not. And you can order them online, you know, you're like screwed.
I checked one place for you today. I'm going to check the other place. Hopefully at some point this weekend, we're going to get you that Gangsta Volume 2.
I love you. I appreciate that much. All right. So we showed off all of our big books, including my Dragon Ball Super.
Can we talk about stuff we read this week now?
Absolutely. Like we're an hour in, right? We haven't even gotten to that part. Y'all are getting a good Babble-On.
Yeah, you are. All right. So let's go to Picks of the week time, baby. So I'm going to go first.
All right.
My pick of the week.
Oh, Steven, thank you for the super chat. You're entered into the giveaway. And then Brian Clark, you were also entered into the giveaway. We do our big super chat giveaway at the end of the night. And then if anybody joins the channel or anything like that, you get a sticker pack and things like that. So there's a blue join button down below. You can hit that. And it's a great way to support us for like $1.99 a month.
Did you say you were going to do something if we hit 25 tonight?
Oh, if we hit $25 in super chats, which means we're like $10 away, Dustin and I will show that YouTube video from about 10 years ago. How long have you been married?
This coming May will be 13 years I've been married.
13 years ago, us dancing.
Got married at 19 years old.
Vanilla Ice Baby.
That's right. So, and I'd like to say that $1.99, if you think that our entertainment is worth the price of one Image comic book by Spawn, one Spawn comic book by Image, and yeah, I stole that, Bueller. What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do? You gonna get in your bus and come out here to Georgia and come get me, bro?
He's a member.
Huh? I wish you would come out here and get me then. If you think we're worth the price of one Spawn comic book a month, go on and do it.
Hey James, but I got to keep it in my collection. So you can't give me your book from your collection. That's not I want you to keep it. And besides, I'm kind of enjoying a little bit of the hunt. Because but anyways, I appreciate it.
So my read of the week, I only picked up 2 books this week, but I did read several. My read of the week was Stillwater issue number 10. If you're not reading Stillwater, I don't know what you're reading, but it is absolutely 100% lackluster compared to the story. This is the greatest thing that is on shelves right now. Chip Zdarsky is doing his whole thing on this.
He even likes your post on Facebook.
I know. It's probably because I'm the only one that mentioned his freaking awesome book. Nobody.
I didn't fan out by it, but I did think it was really cool though to see Chip Zdarsky liking something on Instagram.
It's crazy, man. Nobody really talks about it. I know everybody's all caught up on Something's Killing Children, but I'm telling you right now, this story is better right now.
Can we just say that Chip Zdarsky writes good comic books?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot of talk about him coming over to ASM next year at some point.
Oh. After reading his run on Daredevil, sign me up for that. That would be amazing.
We'll go cover the week with this mask cutout second print of Chicken Devil because this is the only other book I picked up. But
that is too funny.
If I was gonna go with what I have sitting here, I like this Tyrese and Rick just beat the crap out of each other in this issue. That cover is cool too. So that was my picks of the week. We're going to talk about the books we've read this week in the next segment, and it is Nick's turn to talk about his picks of the week.
Yep. So I have not been to the comic shop yet because I'm going tomorrow to hang out with Josh for a little bit before we go out with Sky for her birthday. But I'm really thinking Batman Imposter. That would be my cover of the week. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but if you watched the video earlier in the week, it's a really cool cover. It was actually on the thumbnail. All right, I think we hit that. So we will do the YouTube video in just a little bit. Brian, you're the man. We do appreciate you. And look, a little thank you.
Toadman says Chip is on Daredevil, woman without fear, right? I like that because Daredevil is not Daredevil right now. It's what's her name? So
no. They actually just named the new series Woman Without Fear. It's going to be a part of Dark Reign, and he's mimicking the Frank Miller run. So that's an actual title that just was released today or yesterday, I think. So I mean, it sounds like it's going to be interesting. This new Dark Reign.
I thought he was okay. Well,
now, I know what you're saying because Elektra is now Daredevil, but that is a real thing now. And so it's fine, whatever. They did it organically. It wasn't forced. You know what I mean?
I mean, I've read it. I think up to the first 31 issues of that. It's great. All of it's fantastic. Even the King in Black tie-in issue wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Oh, you can close it. That's fine.
Join button is only on a computer. No, it should be on your phone too. Apple has issues because
sometimes it's on Apple, but I did just drop the link if it is anybody interested. If you think we're worth it, no. But Daredevil. So that's a real thing. JT Gamer. Honestly, I don't think Nick Spencer's run. I've heard any great things about it. I'm picking up now with the new trio of creators. 75 was very interesting. I'm interested in reading 76 tomorrow. I would just probably pick up there if I were you. He said Batman Impossible is his pick of the week. I love those elsewhere Batman stories. I don't know, Justin, you don't read much Batman, do you?
I mean, that's the only DC stuff that I'm picking up, but I'm really far behind in reading it. So I'm only picking up the core Batman stuff, Batman, Detective.
Yeah. And see, I don't even like the main continuity stuff. I really just love the miniseries and the maxi series and the fact that it's Black Label.
Last year, the main title was off the chain, man. Yeah. I hate that you didn't finish reading it.
I will eventually.
I was talking about Nick. He won't. But 89 to 100, I loved it. I had so much to talk about it.
If you loved it, Dustin, this is what I think you need to read. I know you're reading Fantastic Four, and we're going to talk about it. You need to go back, and Justin, if you've read it, you need to back me up, and guys in the chat, New 52 Batman, okay?
I want to. I've been wanting to pick the omnibus up.
Oh, and you can read it digitally on the Infinite app or whatever they're calling it now. So good. And then actually, James Tynion IV also did Batman Eternal, which was like a 52-issue series that ran every
Yeah.
it was a weekly. Really good. Not as good as New 52.
I've heard Eternal was good.
Yeah, and I've even started to read some of the Rebirth stuff, and it was good. But New 52, like up until like what is it, Year Zero or something, Justin? I've read the whole thing, but that's where like I know for sure he'll love it.
Gear Zero was the Riddler stuff.
Yeah, it was strange.
Yeah,
I love Riddler and Scarecrow.
And then at one
and
point,
Two-Face.
Detective Gordon became Batman.
yeah. So after Year Zero, is that when you get the Bloom villain?
Yeah, that's where like stuff just started getting stupid.
Yeah.
So, but I am I'm exploring.
We stop showing CGC books and start talking about comic books. Everybody leaves.
I know.
Wait.
They didn't know that you had one left in the box to show at the end for the people that stick around.
Please come back. Please come back.
And you got to stay here for the YouTube video we're going to show off.
Okay.
And the hot toy unboxing, because now you have to unbox a hot toy.
Yeah, I got
Cheers to those of you who have hung around. I just saw one more drop off. All of you that left, we don't need you anyway. Cheers to the ones that stuck around.
What if they're clicking the link to join the channel and you're being a buttonhead? As I tell my little girl, quit being a buttonhead. Oh man. But yeah, New 52 Batman was glorious. But I'm loving going back and reading stuff that
Hold
we
on.
missed.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
We'll get into that. Justin, top picks. Did you read anything?
The only stuff that I've read this week is just Pokemon. So we'll say that. My covers of the week, it's a tie. Okay. I don't know why. I think it's the negative space. I really like this cover.
Ugh.
I'm not crazy about the logo.
I hate that Beyond logo. Or are you talking about the Amazing Spider-Man?
Yeah.
One of us will got one of us. We accept that one of us. Will got one of us. We accept that one of us.
You're not doing it right. Oh, my arms. Dustin's getting naked. It's about to get all kind of weird. No? Okay. If one more person joins, will you get naked?
I'll take my shirt off. I don't care. Dude, I'm 3 in. I'm 3 in and one
No
sitting
nips,
over
though.
here.
No nips. Chris Peterson, welcome to the Golden Age, and you'll be a part of the giveaway we do every month. And we say this every time, but like it genuinely does mean a ton whenever you guys do support the channel, for sure. And Chris, we appreciate it, brother. Absolutely.
100,000%.
One of us. That's right, Alan.
You see those the guys dropping them.
And now you have access to some of the members videos. Some of those are hilarious. You also get access to stuff whenever Dustin and I are together when we do members only streams. And if you're on Instagram and you want to be a part of a chat that we're not always in, but they do talk about some very weird things, hey.
Yeah, message me on send us a message on Instagram and let us know, hey, I'm Chris. Just join. What's up? And I'll throw you in the chat.
Look, they talk about some weird stuff. We're not always there. Just be prepped. That's on them.
They get so worried about us getting canceled for other people's actions. It's totally cool, dude. It's totally okay. Dude, we're too big to cancel, Nick. We're too big to be canceled.
At one point, Dustin
was too big to be canceled.
We were asking about what we should do. Right on, man. 9-2 Alex Ross, Captain America, 9-2 crew. Look, I still got it back there, man. Where's it at? Empire AOK'd that to me. It's got the 9-2 crew sticker on it. I would always do short boxes.
Yes.
They're easier to move.
Yes, 100%. I only did long boxes when I was in my late 20s and early 30s. I'm no longer in my late 20s or early 30s, and I hate myself for that.
All of these are short boxes. They're easy to store, easier to move.
I feel the same way about you for the same reasons, Justin.
Oh, Lord.
I think you're a total piece of crap for being old.
Hey, and that's right, Kyle. That's another great way. Liking
thank
and
you
sharing
so much,
the video
bro.
also is a huge thing. For whatever reason, YouTube loves whenever people take and just hit the share button and send it to somebody. Then they're like, "Oh, this is a good video. Let's keep pushing it."
You can hit the like button or the dislike button, and YouTube sees the same exact thing All
That's
they know
awesome.
is you reacted. So like, it doesn't really matter which one you hit because we're past the point of caring.
That's
Now
awesome.
we know
Kenny.
the truth. We know the truth.
Actually, I'm gonna steal something I heard from a video earlier in the week. If you don't like this video,
What's up, man?
you give us a thumbs down, but make sure that you do it twice.
Yeah, hit it twice. If you really like it, if you really, really think we suck, go on and hit it twice. Nah, hit it once because I need the reaction matters.
Yeah, we
matter
don't
what
care
it
if you
is.
just like it.
All right, so that was our picks of the week. Now let's get on. We have not had this much to talk about in a while. Let's get to the what's that thing the kids do now?
I have
That's
no
the dance
clue.
the kids do.
Look, I'm so lost with kids nowadays.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I said something the other day and somebody laughed at me. It was like, dude, that's some old school slang. And I was like, old? What are you talking about? Calling me old school, boy? I will knock the hell out of you. Call me old school.
I mean,
Born in
yeah.
1989. I ain't old school. Better watch out. All right, so
Oh, God bless.
okay, real quick, I got a question here. Vinny Whitlock, what's going on? Terry Vaughn says, "Hey guys, now here are my guesses for your books. Nick's favorite book is Canto. Dustin's maybe The Turtles."
I would say my favorite modern book, without a doubt, is Canto.
Yeah, and for me, modern stuff as far as like, my Turtle stuff is stuff that I just definitely can't get rid of.
Now, this is something I've never shown, like pointed out, but this is actually the first time Canto was ever in any print format. It was a local comic shop day news. Go ahead.
It's not a first appearance though.
No, but it's the
there's
first
no
time it was
canon.
ever in print.
There's no story. So
Yep.
if you're watching and I see it on your app, you're a liar from the depths of hell.
I actually had two, and then I sold one.
I actually made a meme, and I've seen other people use it, of that Batman slapping Robin thing. Like I put that Marvel Previews 96 or whatever it is, Miles Morales saying, "Hey Batman, I got the first appearance," and then Batman's like, "Whack!
Oh, yeah.
Previews don't count." And I love when Ryan tags me when people are trying to sell that book because I always drop the meme. Pow!
Good Lord.
I'm a dream crusher, dude. That's what I do. So this week, I've read a ton, and I don't usually ever read very much because I'm usually so busy. But my boss had a heart attack a couple weeks ago, so I've been running the company.
That's funny.
I've been running the company, and
He just goes, no,
had
listen to this.
2 days
Hold on,
off this week.
Hold on, let me explain myself, because you said my boss has a heart attack. And mind you, I love this man. He's done great things for me and my family. I've worked for the guy. He picks the best spots for lunch. Wonderful person. But you just go, I've had a chance to read a lot this week because my boss had a heart attack.
Well, no, what I was going to say is
I know.
I had 2 days this week where I couldn't get stuff for the job, so I was off on Wednesday and today.
We accept them.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Bronze Age, Anthony.
That's going to be on Whack Comics next week.
Hold on.
I don't have any beads to get. I don't know if
Do
anybody's
it
got some
again.
beads.
And then Justin and I will be your nipples.
Do what? Oh, no, I don't think it would work.
No,
No,
I have it small.
yeah,
Look, you could
I'll
totally do it.
make-
It'd be perfect.
I'm gonna make a face, and then
Wait, I can't see it.
Hold
Hold
up.
on.
Ready?
There you guys are. You guys are ridiculous. Whatever. All right,
Oh
so
my God. What up,
so
beans?
so I had 2 days off this week, so I was able to read several things and catch up on some stuff. So first thing I want to talk about is definitely something that you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about, but Walking Dead Deluxe 23 and 24. This series has been so awesome. And this issue here, issue 24, this is the Rick Grimes that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. The Rick Grimes that we got in the show, I've said it multiple times. I would not follow that guy to the end of my freaking driveway to check the mail because he's weak. He's weak-minded. He does not have what it takes to be a leader. This guy understands what it takes in the scenario that they are in to live, to make it. And basically what has happened here is it's come out that he actually killed one of the guys in the jail, one of the prisoners that had literally just tried to force all of them out of the prison until they were attacked by walkers. And Rick killed him amongst all the chaos and said it was a stray bullet. Well, he ended up getting in a big fight with Tyrese because Michonne is a ho-ho, and his girlfriend saw them doing things and stuffs, and she slit her wrist, and Rick had pretty much come to a breaking point, and he put that all on Tyrese and told her it was his fault and this, that, and the other. They got in a big fight. So Rick was out unconscious for 26 hours, and he comes out onto the yard to basically talk to everyone. They had decided that they're going to put together a democracy
There
of
you go.
people to make the decisions instead of Rick doing it. And Rick's like, I'm fine with that. I don't want to make the decisions. You guys made me the leader. I don't want to be the leader. But this entire issue is Rick going off on these people and letting them know, you might think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I understand the predicament we're in. I see what it is that we have to deal with here. And everybody wants to talk about we have to follow the rules that we had before to keep our humanity. And Rick's like, nah, do you see where we're at? Do you look around us? There's no holding.
We accept that one.
There's no holding on to your humanity in a time like this, okay? You just can't hold on to your humanity and expect to make it through, okay?
For the record, I will never be taking my shirt off. And Toad, welcome to the Bronze Age.
You know, it was a little hot in here anyway.
Hold on, we need to get this for Tyler and Whack Comics over here. Hold on.
Hold on, let me know when you're ready. What are you doing? What happened? Oh, no. We don't need to be... Okay. There we go. Lou Ferrigno, baby. Anyway, but he's explaining to them, like, you have to let go of your humanity and embrace the savagery that it takes if you want to live in this environment, because we can't keep following the old rules. We don't live in the old world. And if you try to follow those rules, you're not going to make it. You cannot make it in this world and in this time being soft and being weak. You have to be strong. You have to have a strong-minded leader who can look at the situation and make the best decision at that time. If somebody has to die, somebody got to die. Okay? Don't be the guy that's threatening the longevity of everyone else's lives, because guess what? If that's you, sorry, Justin, I'm going to take you out, bro. I just got to take you out because I'm going to keep moving. Me and mines, we're going to keep moving. And this entire story is this issue is Rick just going off and explaining this to these people. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I love that I've never thought about it, but he proclaims that they are the walking dead, not the zombie people, the living. They are the walking dead, because they're just on borrowed time at this point. And I loved it so much.
JT, we actually have both. It's probably a little easier to get a hold of us on Facebook or something like that, but the main place is Instagram. And again, to reiterate, all of the members that have joined, if you do want to be a part of that chat on Instagram, let us know. And follow us on Instagram, shoot us a message, and Dustin will add you to that. And while I'm thinking about this, Beans made a good point. I think from now on we should have Dustin shirtless reviews every Babble-On.
Oh, I don't drink this much. Like, I don't know what happened today, but so yeah, I loved that about The Walking Dead, because you guys have heard me talk about it when I got into how much I hated the show, because I'm like, I talked about Rick Grimes just being like everybody, like, why would I even care about having Walking Dead number
Yeah.
1, the first appearance of this guy that I look at as being a weak human being
Yeah.
and not having the ability. And then I read the comics and I'm like, thank God Rick is a savage
I'm telling you,
in
dude.
this series.
Comics
Because
are always so much better.
oh yeah,
And Terry, so real quick, he asked this question: what did you all think of the dirty tricks Rick pulled on Negan and Shane on the show? So it's been so long; it's been like 5
yeah, it's
years
been a
since I watched
while.
the show.
It's been a while since I read that, or since I saw the show. I actually started it over yesterday, so I may get to that again, but we'll see. But I can only watch it so far because at whatever point the director changed or whatever, the whole show went to trash anyway. But
Once they got
I
kind of
never liked, but I never liked Rick in the story. I mean, in the show at all. Rick, I could not stand. What's the guy that drives the guy with the bucket lid hat? Oh, what's his name? The old guy. I couldn't stand him either because he was always talking about, oh, we have to hold on to our humanity. And I'm like, bro, there is no, if you hold on to your humanity, that's fine. You're going to die. Okay. That's it.
Yep.
That's all that's going to happen. And I can't put myself in that position to think that that I'm going to worry at that point about the next man. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm sorry. That sounds like rough and it sounds harsh, but when folks are out here eating people, I'm not worried about nobody but my family. That's it.
Yeah.
You know.
My favorite thing on the show was actually Maggie, and then what was the guy that got his face beat in? The
Glenn.
Glenn.
I have the first appearance of Negan, and that is on the cover, and it is so awesome.
Yeah, it was a good show, and Dustin and I both held out because of how popular it was. We refused to give into the popularity until a couple seasons in, and I texted Josh, and then he showed up. So we had 3 members, and Dustin got naked, or not naked. Please don't demonetize this, YouTube. But he, it was the whole thing. So if more members join, I guess Justin's gonna have to get shirtless next.
All right, so
yeah, I tell you what, five new members, and I'll take my socks off.
Oh my God! Oh, and then in just a few, Dustin and I are going to show a video of us from 13 years ago where we danced to Vanilla Ice Ice Baby at his wedding.
A dance that I made up in my kitchen the night before.
Man, 13 years ago.
I know. Stillwater issue 10.
I did like the governor. The governor was seriously cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to him. I think he's coming up in the next issue or 2. Stillwater issue number 10.
Just wait for that. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. This issue right here is what I've been waiting for. I've been talking the last few times I've actually talked about this with anyone. I kept talking about a treehouse that we saw like 3 issues ago. It was the last page of one of the issues. And we saw this treehouse where all the children stayed. Oh, snap, dude. The children's have taken over. So we know that they blew up the courthouse. The judge has been taken to the end of the line, and we know what happens when you go to the end of the line of Stillwater. Kaplow! So he's gone. The sheriff had gotten some of his Marine buddies to come in and help him navigate what was going on there and get everybody to basically follow whatever him and the judge wanted. Well, I forget the kid's name, but one of the kids, the leader of the children, has now talked the Marines into being his muscle, and now this kid is running Stillwater.
That's awesome.
It is sick. It is so sick. I'm so jacked about this and where this is going to go. Chip Zdarsky, bro, you were the man, bro. You are the man,
Chris,
Zdarsky.
I would say yeah, but I think Dustin wants to get the compendiums anyways. But if you really like reading them in color, it's really a solid run.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy the omnibus, not the compendiums. I want the omnibus with the slipcovers. But I picked it up when it was coming out in color because I just finished watching the series and I was like, people say the books are better. Let me read the books.
Yeah. Oh, for
So
sure.
it just happened, but it's definitely awesome to read in color.
I'm forever a believer in that because every time I've read the book of something, the comic, it's always 1,000 times better than any adaptation.
Yeah.
And Nosh, what's going on, man? I hope there was no locks, no doors to jump through. Nobody was at the front door. None of that stuff. It's a party now. Yeah, I know, Beans. I know.
All right.
JT
almost
Gamer,
done.
I dropped our Twitter handle down below.
I only got 5 more to go. Something's Killing the Children,
God.
issue number 20. I haven't really been excited about this series in a while. Like, it's been good, but I haven't read an issue where I was like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
And, felt like, man, I need a drink. This was
Yeah.
a good issue. We got a lot of information as far as the Order of St. George goes. We got to finally have a lot more understanding of the mask system, the different colors, the ranks, what they mean, what different colors, what people who wear certain colors do for the Order of St. George. We have several different kind of hunters. We got to see that basically they expected Erica to die, and Erica was one of the they hadn't brought people in the way they brought Erica in a long time. She was the first one that they brought in that way in a while. When they first started, they would bring people in just like they did with Erica, but they didn't do that. And but to me, getting the kind of backstory history on the Order of St. George with all the masks and what different masks mean was definitely something that we needed, and I was so glad to finally get that. Because we've been talking about it for how long, and we knew that it had to be some kind of ranking system. But it literally is just like if you're this color mask, this is your job.
Yeah.
And the white masks, is it 10 o'clock yet? The white mask ain't shit. That's what Erica said. Sorry, Nick, I didn't mean to cuss, but that's what the dragon said. Excuse me. It was in the book. You have to go read it. Justin lettered it, so he cussed too. But that's what the dragon said.
I'm only on House of Slaughter.
This is something. Okay, well, when Justin letters a cuss word in House of Slaughter, I'm gonna tell on him too. I got all confused at what title I was reading because this is all about the House of Slaughter. So that one was a really good one. Chicken Devil, it was okay. I'll probably read the next one, but I have to be honest. When I first started reading this, the way this guy's family was acting towards him, I was literally thinking like, oh my God, I would leave these people and never come back. 5 pages later, they got blew up on a boat. Kind of felt bad. His children, his wife, everybody dead. If you like Breaking Bad, they even reference it in here. You probably like that. Now, to finish it up, I spoke about in my last video where I talked about I wanted to start reading some older books about characters that I was interested in to see if it was to see if I wanted to buy the big books that pertain to those characters. One of them being I was talking about wanting a Fantastic Four 49. So I wanted to read everything I could about Galactus. So I started in FF 48, I read 49, and I read 50. To my surprise, Galactus ain't even the one that came out being my favorite. I'm more interested in this story that blossomed from the tail end of that trilogy revolving around Hank Grimm, the Thing, and Silver Surfer, and the fact that Alicia, Alicia has this relationship that formed with the Silver Surfer at the end of 48 or at the beginning of 49, which basically caused the Silver Surfer to feel pity and feel feelings towards the human race, which made it easier for him and kind of clicked in his head like, I need to stop Galactus from destroying planet Earth. And then after all that happens and he stops them and they're on the rooftop, Alicia comes up Well, she's blind, so she doesn't even see Hank, the Thing, standing there on the rooftop. She
Ben,
goes,
that's the second time you've called him Hank. It's Ben.
why do I keep calling him Hank? His name should be Hank. He just seems like a Hank to me, I guess. I don't know. Ben Grimm. She doesn't even see him, obviously, because she's blind, but she goes straight to the surfer. And Ben gets really upset about this and is like, what could I expect? He's got this gleaming, beautiful, muscular man, and then there's me, this big ugly monster. So he just like walks away and starts wandering the street, leaves the Fantastic Four. And so after everything that's happened with Galactus and Silver Surfer and everything, I'm like so intrigued with what is going to happen with Ben Grimm, the Thing. And I can't wait to read issue 51, but I really want to get an FF 51 in as high grade as I can get my hands on. Because I really just was like, man, like I can kind of, I feel for Ben, feeling like he's just this monster. And in that issue, the cover is like this monster, this man, and it's supposed to be, I guess, where we're getting a continuation of Ben walking the streets without the Fantastic Four, trying to understand, how his wife could leave him. And obviously Alicia just didn't see him, because immediately after he disappeared, she's like, wait, where's Ben? I got to show you. I got to let you meet Ben. She doesn't know Surfer helped him and knew them. But 3 awesome issues. I really enjoyed it. Did you guys know that the Punisher was not the first Punisher?
Did
Marvel
not know
Comics? Yeah. Galactus has a little like small, like toady guy alien called the Punisher that he sicks on the Fantastic Four, and that Joker whipped the piss out of the whole FF, bro. Whooped all of the Fantastic Four. Ben was so mad because he got beat down, and they pulled him into the Invisible Woman's force field, and he was like, all right, I'm good now. I want to go get him. Let me at him again. And and this Punisher dude's just sitting on the force field like, what? Come at me, bro. Let's do it again. I will beat you in the dirt again. I promise you. And Ben is just ready for it. And Ben would have got wiped again. But I was just like, wow, like that like Frank Castle's not the first Punisher in Marvel Comics. I wonder how many people know that. And his first appearance is in FF 49.
Kyle requested you put a shirt back on.
Yeah, I need to. Honestly, I forgot it was off. I'm telling you guys, I've been so jacked about the stuff I read this week. I had a good week of reading. I read stuff that I got excited
I love
about.
reading.
I do too, but I like reading stuff that gets me excited, and I don't always get excited about the stuff I'm reading.
There's just so much stuff out there, like
right. So you're taking a chance, and this week I just happened to fall in love with everything I read, and I am officially a fan of Ben Grimm. The Thing, huge fan.
Hey,
huge fan.
Chris, are you reading these on the Marvel app?
Me?
Yeah,
I am.
By the way, the Marvel app is irritating me to no end.
Really? What did it do to you?
It's logging me out. Like every couple of times I pick it up and go into the app, like it'll make me re-sign in, which is overwhelmingly frustrating.
I haven't had that happen.
This is just recent, the last week or two.
Yeah, I haven't had that happen.
It keeps saying that I'm still on Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 12.
Okay, it has not been.
Keeping up with where I'm at.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
for me,
I'm ready to
it doesn't show I've read all of the Marvel Spotlight Ghost Rider stuff,
and it's not syncing between my phone and the app.
Maybe that's what it is, because I read all the Marvel Spotlight stuff on my phone, and then I finally got this like computer that folds backwards into a tablet, and I dropped it on my damn face last night, hit me right there. Oh, I was ready to cuss everybody in the house, but they were all asleep.
So I would go back and do another review of it. I've already done 2 because I did one, and then that week it updated, and I did the second one. But my third one would be Marvel, fix the freaking app. It is killing me. I am so frustrated with it. But I'm glad to see Dustin's been reading. What's up, Nathan? If you guys are just joining and you're wondering why Dustin is shirtless, we had all right, JT Gamer. We'll check it out. We had 3 members join tonight, and he's been drinking, and I don't really know. It just happened. Yeah, I do too. But if you're, yeah, for sure. But like, we've been going back and reading some old runs, and like, it's going to be a little more difficult to sit down and like really read FF48 or something like that, in a paper copy and not be worried about destroying it. But yeah, I whenever I got this ASM 50, I actually did a page count on the hood of my car when I was picking it up. He swore it was complete, and I trusted him, but he wanted me to make sure. And then when I got it home, I actually flipped through and read it, and I thought that was like really, really cool. But other things like Ultimate Spider-Man, I have no real interest in ever collecting anything from that run, but I just finished it up. And Justin, have you ever read Ultimate Spider-Man?
I think I've read at least the first hardcover, which is probably the first 12 or 16 issues. It's something that I'm not against going back and rereading. It's just that right now, what limited time I do have in reading, I'm all about this series. So that's
for sure. And I've been kind of actually I'm really intrigued by this Ultimate Universe. And if you don't know what the Ultimate Universe is, it's basically just a reimagining of Marvel Comics. So like with Ultimate Spider-Man, it picks up from literally like a mimic of AF-15, and then they change some of the nuances throughout the series. For example, Spider-Gwen, Gwen Stacy, spoiler, becomes Carnage. And it's just like it gets very weird at some points. At other points, it's really cool. I'm reading the Ultimates right now, finishing up that. And what's cool about the Ultimates is in the Ultimates, they have Thor as like this weird, and then again, this is like early 2000s, so don't take anything by this, but like this is during like the Bush era presidency. But like,
he's well, I can't think of the term, but like when you first see him, he's like out on a ship, like trying to stop whalers or something. Right?
Yeah, like total, like I would consider him like the original. So like during that time period, he would have been like a social justice activist, like to a T, like, and not in like a derogatory term. Look, it's my dog. She's saying, "Hey," nothing like that. And but like they don't think he's actually a god. They think that in the Ultimates, Loki has come in and convinced everyone, Iron Man included. And I hate the Iron Man, but they convinced him that his belt was the source of all of his power, and so they got this belt from him. And so now Thor is being attacked. Is Dustin doing something weird?
You should definitely check your text message.
Something's wrong with him.
How pissed would he be if we showed that off right now?
I'm not gonna do that, but I am gonna send it to Josh, because if I have to look at it, so does Josh. Ultimate Iron Man was stupid. I'm not liking him at all. But the concept of Loki coming in, convincing everyone that Thor is actually just a deranged person and that Loki doesn't exist and he's mentally ill. Yeah. It was so funny. And then they freaking put Banner to the death sentence. So that was interesting. And I don't really like what they're doing with Banner, but all in all, like, it's interesting. I'm really excited to go in to read Ultimate X-Men because I love Ultimate Wolverine. Tone. Uh-oh.
You just put it back on.
Oh my god. I have no clue why they're doing that with Ben Reilly. I'm not interested in it at all. But well, I'm gonna read it, but we'll see. So real quick, couple super chats. Toad, 6. Did I miss top 10 yet? If not, top 10 spooky covers. I tell you what. What, Ryan? What are you talking about, Ryan? I'm confused.
I have an idea.
I'm
not
not
going to say it, but I have an idea.
Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm still trying to figure stuff out. Anyways, top 10 spooky covers. So I tell you what, why don't we do that next week or closer to Halloween? That way we have time to prepare, and we'll do that specifically for Toad. You know what I mean? And then John, we showed these off earlier, but mine's just that same My Hero Academia shirt.
This is what I was saying when I just saw that picture that Dustin sent to us.
Josh is like, I did not. I did like Ultimate Wolverine versus Hulk. And it did take a couple of years, but I'm glad I get to read it all at one time. And then Dustin's is like a faded. Can you show your shirt, please? He's a little tipsy. He already had his shirt completely off. No worries, Vinny. All right. But yeah, so Ultimate X-Men, I'm super pumped to sit down and read. Apparently that's supposed to be like really good. And I really like Johnny Storm throughout Ultimate Spider-Man when he showed up. So I'm interested in kind of checking out some of the Fantastic Four stuff and seeing what else is there. Is there an Ultimate Fantastic Four?
Yes, there's also an Ultimate Marvel team up.
Yeah, I don't care about that. That one's, well, maybe, because some of those could be pretty good. But Ultimatum sucked. I hated the way Spider-Man ended, but I am going to continue it because they turned into Ultimate Comics Spider-Man. I'm going to continue from there and read all the way up through the Miles Morales stuff, just to see. And I know that's a lot of reading, but we'll see what happens. And then I'm probably going to continue this Spider-Man reading. I wasn't a huge fan, like I said, 6 out of 10 for Ultimate Spider-Man, but it did really. I enjoyed it. Right? It reminded me of when I read Invincible, even though I know Invincible came out after, but it gave me that same type of feeling, which I enjoyed. You know what I mean? So we'll see. And then Bendis always throws in Katie Pryde, apparently, because he's a weirdo. And so, like, Katie Pryde was dating Spider-Man at one point. It just got weird.
Oh, I'm sorry, who?
Katie Pryde? Sorry.
Sorry, who?
Is it not Katie Pryde?
Did you?
Oh.
This Katie Pryde?
Yes, that one.
That one?
Yep. And friggin', dude, early comics in the 2000s was kind of shocking because they just had people in thongs running around, and they used the term for people with mental illness like left and right in the books, and I was like, good Lord.
I'm not a big fan of that super overly animated art style.
Yeah. I'll be honest, it was Mark Bagley throughout Ultimate Spider-Man, and I really didn't care for his interior artwork.
I'm not necessarily thinking of specifically Bagley, but
I know what you're talking about. And like, what about whenever they're doing like blurs in the artwork? I hate that. Like this awkward, weird blur.
You know that we're talking early 2000s.
Yeah, like what I'm reading right now is like 2003 to 2008, 9, something like that.
So we're probably around that time that maybe digital was just starting to take off, like creating digitally. So that probably had something to do with it.
It feels like what early Microsoft Word feels like, or like Paint or something. You know what I mean? Like something weird. Hey, Kyle, have a good night, man. Yes, Toad, that did happen. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was pretty disappointed with the Bagley artwork. It just, honestly, when that second guy took over a little bit, I think it was like 110 or so after, I liked his artwork a little bit better. I do like Bagley covers, but that's honestly it.
Oh, Bagley covers, you say? You mean like this one?
Like that one. See, that's good covers.
Like that? I like this. This is great segues. You just keep bringing stuff up, and I just pull up a book.
But yeah, like I said,
Giant X-Men.
Really, see, I didn't enjoy it. I tell you who is my favorite artist of all time. I have two. And I'll say current modern artist, just so I don't make Dustin mad for not saying Jack Kirby or somebody, or anybody on the thing. And I'm not excluding McFarlane because I think McFarlane's probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest. I mean, just anyways, Ryan Otley and Stegman. Just, I just can't think of anybody. I love their artwork more. Otley's art in Invincible was just perfect. Okay, and Stegman.
Dan Moore is pretty good.
Yeah, but
Dan Moore is pretty damn good.
But Stegman, he gets better and better and better. And I think Stegman has some of the best, absolutely.
Well, he has to make up for the freaking piss
Writing.
poor writing that he's having to
No, let's be
be
clear.
part of.
The writing is fine. It's the ending he can't maintain. But
What are we talking about? I'm completely lost at this point.
we're
Talking
just.
about Danny Coates.
I'm sorry
But,
I asked.
I can't get behind Matina because he copies everybody.
Sorry, man, you're never going to be able to work with him. I'm sorry, Justin. I have ruined that for you.
I don't think he
and I
will either
apologize.
because Marvel has that one guy doing all the lettering.
They have all Marvel books are lettered by the lettering studio Virtual Calligraphy.
Yeah. But yeah, I cannot wait to read Incredible Hulk.
I'll tell you
with
right
Outlaw.
now, Jack Kirby and Joe Sinnott were smashing Silver Age Fantastic Four interiors. That stuff, I've never really read much Silver Age, but to see the interiors that these guys did between the penciling, the inker, and Sam Rosen on the coloring.
Yeah.
I mean, excuse me, the lettering. Justin, you want to know how to letter, bro? Sam Rosen. That's who you need to check. But between Kirby and Sinnott, man, the artwork inside blew me away. It was so simple, but it was so good.
Yeah. I mean, and that's what's so good about comic books. We can love collecting for what they are, but whenever you get into reading it and enjoying the stories and really just appreciating, I think that's where, like, this last year, man, my love for comic books as a medium versus just a collection, you know what I mean? Like entertainment, enjoyment, whatever you want to call it, has just grown so tremendously.
Oh, real quick, Ryan, VC's Justin Birch does have a nice ring to it, but AW's Justin Birch sounds better.
Justin Birch is a lifer, man. That's awesome. FF7 signed by Joe Sinnott. That's awesome. Oh, that would be cool to see. I bet you Ryan Otley, and didn't Otley do the artwork for ASM some recently, not too long ago, right?
Yeah, didn't he start off with just like at the very
Spencer.
beginning of this volume?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I should go back and read some of that then.
It's kind of rough.
Is it bad? Then maybe I won't.
It's kind of, I want to say, like, wacky or zany, like
Early volume 5, yeah.
It's it seems kind of slaps.
I hear you, Nosh. Team Nick, man. Have a good night.
It's weird. I tell you what. Don't start reading that volume of Amazing Spider-Man. Just start reading Daredevil.
Yeah. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to continue the Ultimate. And then, obviously, I'm almost done with Assassinations Classroom on the manga. Then I'm going to dive in. I'm going to read a couple more of the singles that James sent me to kind of see which way. Because what happened was I read Gangsta. And I'm like, man, I really want to keep going. And it was hard to find it. So I kind of stopped. And I'm like, let me just get through one thing after I did Attack on Titan. And then I'm going to go back and read one of these other singles and then see if I want to take off that way. Because I like to read comics and manga at the same time. I'll read like 10 issues one. And then I'll read like 20 manga because they're so fast to read. And I've been enjoying doing that. But once I get through the Ultimate Universe stuff, I've like even got screenshots of some of the best. Like I want to go back and read the original Clone Saga because the Ultimate Clone Saga sucked. Like I thought it was like a dream sequence, and honestly, I just flipped through the page and I was like, "This is stupid." And then Gwen Stacy shows back up, and it's just a whole thing.
I did not read any of the part about Johnny being in college in Fantastic Four 49. I was just 50. I was just like, okay, Johnny's going to college. He's not sure about it because he's the Flaming Torch, the Human Torch. He just went through the entire galaxy and seen things that human eyes aren't supposed to see or be able to fathom. I get it. I don't need to read about him being in college. So those 4 pages.
But see, then you wouldn't like a lot of Spider-Man stuff because, yeah, Superior Spider-Man's another one.
Oh, it was good.
Personally,
Stegman did the art on that one, I think, right?
Oh, really?
I think Stegman was the artist on that.
Right on. I love his artwork. If I haven't said that. All right. Bearded, I will send you some Dojin. Dojin? That's technically manga.
I tell you what, Bearded and I, we're going to be driving to Baltimore Comic-Con later this week together. So I will
Hey, I tell you what, pick something up for him.
Yeah.
I'll pay for it, and then you give it to him.
What should we make him read?
What do you like, Bearded? What kind of stuff? Nah, you can't read Pokemon because that's too familiar.
But
You know, maybe My Hero if you can find, because that's still superheroes. Maybe Dragon Ball if he's into Dragon Ball.
Isn't there a
But-
Batman one that's coming out?
That's Deadpool, but yeah, again, it's too familiar. I wonder, James, if you're
One
here,
Punch Man. There you go.
that is
One-
a good one. Okay, so it's not good. Okay, maybe I'll do Superior next, and this is a good one. MJ or Gwen? I'll be honest, if
Jordan, all day. Buckets. Buckets and ducats.
if we're going
Greatest
based on
of
the
all time.
movies,
Come at me, homeboy.
I loved Gwen Stacy in the movies. In the comic books, what I've personally read, Mary Jane.
Oh, Mary Jane. Yeah, I love that chick that played Gwen
Yeah.
Stacy in the movies. She's so hot. Beyond.
Ryan, I tell you
I
what,
love her voice when she speaks.
Ryan, you tell me what I should read ASM, and after I'm done with the Ultimates, I'll commit to reading it. And then at some point along the way, I will read a question book for James. I've been telling James I was going to read a question for like 9 months, but you know what? I'm reading manga because of him. So I think.
See, I've never lied to James. I've
But
never
yeah.
lied to him.
Tomorrow when you go out, pick something up. Let me know how much it is. I'll PayPal you, and then that'll be like me sending it to Bearded.
MJ
Alright.
when? Sorry, I need to answer. Do I need to answer?
Yeah, I think so.
Do I?
I think so.
Well, let's see here. My
Glenn?
my second child's name is Kate, after Kitty Pryde. My first child's name is what's her name again, guys?
Glenn.
Oh, that's it. It's good. Good old Glenn.
I'm an
Um,
MJ fan because you can't get better than the redhead original, man. You know what I'm saying? She wants a tiger, and all I will say is "Rawr!" You know what I mean?
That was always so weird for me, though. I won't lie. Anytime I saw MJ say "Come here, tiger" or something like that when I'm reading it, I felt weird because I'm like, these are a bunch of like 15, 16-year-olds, and it just made me uncomfortable.
They grew up a little bit.
Not in what I was reading.
Hey, you know what we was doing? We was 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? Tiger. No? Okay. Right on. No fist bumps. Okay.
Look at that. But it's what my
Look
daughter.
at little Glenn.
It's what my daughter Glenn picked out for her Halloween costume this
That's
year.
precious.
If you end up having a son, you need to name him Negan.
We will not be having any more children.
But he didn't throw out he did not throw out the option of naming the son Negan.
Little Glenn Birch.
Glenn with 2 N's or 1.
MJ did get straight annoying at some point during the stories, though. Like, just listen to Peter. He's trying to save you. Listen to the man. And, like, I liked Gwen's attitude, but I hated whenever she became Carnage, and I was like, that's stupid. And you know they were going to do that in the third ASM with Garfield? They were going to make her Carnage before everything kind of got
Really?
canceled. Hey, JT Gamer, have a good night, friend.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, Fist of the North Star was really good. I'm excited for Volume 2 to show up at Josh's at some point.
Did you see the spines get bloodier and bloodier?
I didn't notice that, but that is cool.
Yeah.
I'm kind of oblivious to some of that stuff when it comes to it. Yeah. These I'm excited about, and I have the rest of them in my Right Stuff anime cart, and I'm a member. Justin, for $18, dude, I joined, and you get more money off. It won't focus, but these do connect. I'm missing Volume 2 because it's, yeah, but I like that. It's pretty cool.
You want me to
Anyways.
look for Volume 2 for you?
No, I got them on. I got them. The reason I didn't buy it here, I bought the ones that were out of stock on Right Stuff from Target. Yeah, because even with the buy 2 get 1 free, like by the time I'm done with my discount and then I joined as a member for like $18, you get additional off. It's about the same price. So, wow, that was a lot. What have you been reading, Justin?
Only this,
Whatever he's
only
lettering.
this.
Has it been good?
Yeah, what I'm finding out is that I really enjoy slice of life
Yeah.
comics or manga. So this is just about two like high school kids who want to become manga artists. I can get behind that. So
Yeah. Right on.
I've been flying through it. Like I'm almost done with this volume here. I mean, I've only got like this much more to go, but I've been digging it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy to fly through some of that stuff, man.
I mean, I've got like another 3 months until the next volume of Dragon Ball comes out, so I got to read something.
Oh man! All right, so should we do the Justin's toy box and have him open up a hot toy if he's willing?
Yeah, we can open a hot toy. I got to show off the two that I got.
We dropped the thing.
Yeah.
All right, one more. Should I do it a third time? It's been a minute.
You might as well.
No, I'm not going to. Just kidding. Here it comes. It's been a minute. Sorry.
So
All right, go ahead.
How about I show off the two hot toys that came in this week, and then we'll put it up to a vote in the chat which one I open.
I like it. Go ahead. Go with it.
Let's
make you big.
Good.
Oh, and hey, Josh, if you will, drop, if you're still in here, drop your fundraiser. So they're doing a fundraiser. Come here, Pace. Come here. Dustin, talk about this fundraiser, please. Come here. Look at this dog.
Look at that dog. Look at that dog.
Do you want to talk? I got her 7 years ago. Her butthole breath smells bad. Can you say hey? Talk to everybody. Drop a link to your Facebook. Dustin, are you still there? Dustin.
I can't hear anything. Hold on. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
now we can.
Shake your head if you can hear me, because I can't hear y'all. Okay, hold on.
Oh, good Lord. So anyways, Josh Haven Comics, my local comic shop, they're doing a fundraiser for Kids to Love. It is for foster kids, and they're pretty close to hitting over 1,000. If you go to Haven Comics on the Facebook page, if that's something that interests you, and if you're a local guy to Haven, I gave him some comics to auction off to be a part of that. So that was what we did. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. All right, Justin, go ahead.
Hey, you got a dog. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
Two hot toys.
That dog.
Show it off. She's been locked in here all night, so she's getting a little antsy. I put a dog bed in here for her. Oh, that's awesome.
I don't like her.
So here's one. We got the Coruscant Guard. Okay.
I still want to. Have they done a Rex yet?
Rex just got released in Hong Kong, so he should be here in the States pretty soon.
Right on.
And we got the Armorer.
That's
So
cool.
you can vote in the chat which one you want me to open.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Coruscant Guard, the Armorer.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Here's the link to the Haven Comics fundraiser, guys. Please go support just with a little something.
Right.
Dustin will get naked again if somebody does. All right, so they're saying Armorer. I love Rex. Do you want to get down?
Armorer.
I think everybody's saying the Armorer.
No, I'm really surprised no one wanted to see this one.
Does it have to be a Space Wars guy? Can you open something cool? Like open that
what is the
Wolverine
Wolverine
behind you.
What?
The Wolverine.
But that is the Sideshow exclusive Astonishing Xmen Wolverine costume.
Can we just see that whenever you get a minute, or is
Yeah.
it too hard to get out?
No.
Oh, well, you don't have to do it right now. Hey, don't yawn in the microphone. That was rude.
Who?
My dog.
Oh.
Hey, Toad, you can never be over Star Wars.
Me too.
Ow, ow.
Let's just do this one real super quick. Right?
Oh, you don't have to open it. I was just wanting to see the box, but if you want to open it, I'm fine with
No,
that.
open it. Open it. Open it. Open it. Open it. Open it.
Oh,
Open
I
it.
forgot
Open it.
to do this with these ones.
Ow.
Hard to tell because of the.
Pull the
Well-
blister off, dude. Yank him out of that bad boy.
Dustin is all about
Somebody
inconveniencing
paid money.
somebody.
Somebody paid money for this.
Anything when it comes to hot toys.
My dog is just like killing my thighs. There's something about 45.
That box art looked cool. What was on that box art?
It's the Jim Lee stuff. Look at that.
Is he on a? I thought I saw motorcycle handlebars somewhere.
Somebody's collecting Jim Lee.
Oh, look at how badass that is. Oh, can I have the box?
No.
Oh, I kind of hate you. I hope you open it up and his head falls off.
I kind of hate you, so we're even. It's not true. I don't really hate you.
Right on, Chris. I used to could drink that stuff but man, I had some issue. I got messed up playing cards with some friends by accident on some Jameson, and now I can't drink whiskey to save my life.
Oh, I guess I'm opening the Wolverine now, right? Everyone's telling me to open
yeah.
the Wolverine.
Yeah, everybody said they're over Star Wars. At least me and Toad did.
Well, you have to open the armorer too. They said.
Oh, I have to open the Armorer too.
I think it's only fair.
I get to pick one, and they get to pick one.
And then Qui-Gon Jinn too, because that's a Nick
So
request.
then Nick gets to pick one, and then I get to pick one?
Nick, you should pick Darth Maul.
I do have Darth Maul is down there. Right there.
Do you have a Jar Jar? If they don't do a Jar Jar Binks, they are crazy.
I hate that I feel like I'm obligated to buy a Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, for sure. I wish somebody would A-OK me a Spider-Man one. Ow.
Your birthday is come and gone, friend. But you guys can A-OK me something cool in 2 weeks.
That's right, your birthday's coming up.
Selfish plug.
Crap.
Selfish plug. Excuse me. Selfish plug. Yeah.
I'll just get you a box of Pokemon cards.
No, that's more for my kid at this point.
I love how you were just all over Pokemon and now you're done.
Well, I wanted to build a deck, and I built a deck.
Don't you want to build another deck?
No, because I feel like that's a lot of work, and I don't want to go through that much work again. I just
I
want
haven't
to
even
fight
played the
people with the deck I
Pokemon
got.
game in I don't know how long.
I just want to play with the deck I got. I got a good deck, and I like to play with it.
It may be only
Sometimes
long.
me and James just pull our decks out and play. We have a big old deck fight.
I'm not 12. I'm not laughing at this.
That's right. You only need one deck. If it's big enough and good enough, I mean, some people's decks are better than mine, but it's all about how you use it. And I'm pretty good with mine.
Huntsville Comic-Con just announced while waiting on Justin. Ooh, that looks cool.
DJ Qualls is coming to Huntsville Comic-Con.
I have
Yeah.
Who is that for real?
The new guy, dude. Remember, hold on. I'll show you. Ready? Look at the screen. And you'll remember. Watch. You ready?
Yes, I thought he was a real DJ.
No. He's an actor.
All right, so here's who else coming to the Huntsville Comic-Con. Kevin Eastman, who's that guy? Jim Starlin, I'm pumped. I'm going to try to get him to sign the first comics I ever bought. Lou Ferrigno, but
He
he's
was
been
there the
before.
first time we went.
Yep. Rob Paulson. No, Jim Starlin canceled the first time.
Oh, okay.
Rob Paulson, Maurice Lamorci, DJ Qualls. I can't pronounce whoever this person's stern name is.
DJ Qualls also created that awesome beat on Hustle and Flow.
Dustin Rhodes is coming, so that's interesting.
Yeah, Gold Dust. I met him when I was like 6 years old and got a picture with him.
Matt Hardy, TJ. I think Dustin is it the old Dustin Rhodes or the young Dustin Rhodes?
Well,
Oh.
there's only one Dustin Rhodes. There's Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, that's right.
He is no longer with us, and then he has two sons, Dustin Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes, and they're all from Marietta, Georgia, right over here. And their real last names aren't even Rhodes. Did you know that? I think it's like Reynolds.
Eric Estrada's coming.
Mr. Baseball.
But yeah, and then Lexington Comic Con, Goku and
I really
Vegeta.
wish they would get
Quit.
John Tobias. I really wish Jeremy would try.
Well, we're gonna try to get Al Snow there. I just got a message, Jeremy. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Reynolds. So yeah, I was right. Josh said he had some interesting Steranko news to share with me last night, and I completely forgot to ask him about it. So, no, probably not, Toe Man. Probably not. I don't think we're gonna do any more cons this year, and next year we're gonna do Huntsville, and then a week later we're gonna do Lexington. So I don't know how many more we'll do next year.
How in the hell?
Well, first off, you have to do the thing. What's up, Art Chemist? What's going on? I'm kind of excited to go hang out tomorrow. Not kind of, I am. I'm excited to go hang out tomorrow with Sean at the small con here in Calhoun. Watch. I said today I wanted an FF51 graded in high grade. I will find that bastard tomorrow. Watch, and I'll be pissed.
Do you? So now that you're kind of like on a Fantastic Four like mini kick, do you regret selling that one that you did sell? Didn't you have like it was a Hulk?
I had
versus-
112 Thing versus Hulk. I regretted that literally like a week or two afterwards, but I was trying to get up some money for Huntsville Comic Con, and that book paid for my Ghost Rider #1 that I bought at Huntsville Comic Con. So I would have rather had that book than the FF112. So
What up, Art Chemist? And I don't think we're gonna go to Florida
I
for
already told
Dragon
him.
Con,
Already
but maybe
told him.
next year we'll go to Atlanta Comic Con.
We did.
No, Dragon Con. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know if I want to do Dragon Con.
Why not?
They got a lot more rules there.
Oh, well, I'll go with Katie. She wants to go.
You'll have to
Okay,
get
so-
acclimated if you're gonna go.
Here he is, out of the box.
Well, that's cool. Is he cloth?
Yeah, it's cloth.
See, I just have such a hard time with that, even though I know like it's real life, but I struggle with it. That's why I didn't buy There was a Mesco toy up at the shop last week. Dustin and I went to late at night, and I was looking at him, but I'm like, I just struggle with the cloth.
Yeah, I get that. Like,
It's just weird. It's my own biases.
I want a high grade Fantastic Four 51 is the Thing cover. It says this thing, this monster. I'm really enjoying the storyline between the Thing and Alicia and Silver Surfer from that Volume 1 run right now.
How many issues are you in?
Me?
Yeah.
I've read I started at 48 and I just finished 50. So now
So
I do have the Thing versus Silver Surfer cover. I think it's issue 54 or 55. It's like Silver Surfer's 4th appearance. I do have that one. Caveman, Man Cave, AOK'd that to me last year with that Marvel Spotlight.
Are you making him twerk?
it feels kind of loose.
Mm.
Like, enough that it's making me a little bit nervous.
See, you should open these up ASAP so in case you have to return them.
Duh, everybody know that.
Do you want to hear something crazy? Listen to these legs.
Toad, dude, that'd be cool. Yeah. I was gonna buy like a graded copy, but I mean, I'd definitely be interested for sure.
Do y'all hear his legs? They like make them to where you can pop them in and out of socket so you can pose them better.
That's cool. My
And I broke him.
scale NECA Raphael has ratchet arms and legs, so they're like click, 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 click.
I did tell y'all I broke him, right?
Yeah, kinda. Did you fix it though?
It just popped back on, but yeah, I definitely broke it.
Yeah. Yeah, you sent us a picture that night, and I was like, "Oh, did you break it?"
Yeah.
Nick has a mystery box coming in. He's going
I
to
do.
shoot a video on a mystery box from our man Russ, Big Rust, Mr. Who Dat, comics and movies. my boy. Sunday, I'm going to be doing a live stream. It's going to be Sunday Shellheads. So I'm going to have several other YouTube creators on. Some of my buddies that are big turtle heads like me, and we're going to talk some turtle stuff, show off some of our favorite covers, talk about some of our favorite stories. So make sure you guys look out for that. I'm going to be doing a Whatnot sale on Sunday as well, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys want to come, starting stuff off at $1. I got Batman. I got a Killing Joke 5th print. Me doing some Turtles. Be doing some Once in Future. Some Walking Deads. The Carlos Finch 1 through 6 cover set. So if you're not following us on Whatnot, go follow us on Whatnot, because you saw I'm getting rid of the collection. And I'm letting it go as cheap as you guys pay for it, because most of the stuff starts at $1.
So I was able to grab an issue by literally luck on the Whatnot auction. It was crazy. I don't know if Dustin wants one, but depending on kind of what you're wanting to do, maybe he'll hit you up, or Justin.
What's
the
that?
Black and white Canto #1 that just came out.
Oh yeah. Art Chemist. Those are the Detolfs from IKEA. So
$65-ish if they're ever in stock. Stock is an issue right now.
So I want to let you guys in on a little. This is a little spoiler. This is
Pro tip.
I turned in the latest issue of Canto today.
Uh-oh.
It's good.
What issue number?
4.
Does he die?
Well, I think this volume's 6 issues, isn't it?
Is he going to die?
I will say that I don't know the answer to that.
I feel like if he doesn't die, the story is a failure.
Yeah, see, I felt the same way about the Michelangelo in The Last Ronin, and people were like, if Mikey dies, we riot. And I'm like, I don't know. I think he needs to. It wraps the story up. It ties a bow on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they get rid of the Foot Clan, they've gotten rid of Hiroto, they've gotten rid of Karai, Shredder. If there's nobody left to carry on, then they've done their job. But there has to be somewhere for Casey Jones Jr. to step in there and run roughshod over everybody. Her and Jenica just tag team the world.
Probably. I bet he won't.
Nah, I don't really. I mean, if it ain't got the turtles on it, it's not really like. Doesn't. Sometimes I'll get them, but I don't think I have any actually.
I hear you. Casey Jones is the last Ronin, so
pretty much. Hey, I like where you put the stand there. I'm not sure old Wolvie cares for it too much, but
it's the only place it can go.
It's like, dude, like, kind of got a stand in my bag here.
Hey,
and I'm not enjoying it.
Alan, I saw the message you sent Dustin. What was the comic you were asking him about that sold or didn't sell?
Oh, bro, Alan, I was so mad about that too. So mad about that. That book went for $3, and it was like a $35 book, the first Flag Smasher. And I wasn't like super sure I was gonna let it go, and I was like, let me just put it up. And then Alan won it for $3. I was like, if Alan hadn't have won it, if it would just been some random joker, I'd have been like, oh. But I was like, well, it's Alan. He's helped. He's handed me a few books, so it's all good.
Chris, I totally agree with you, man. Yeah, I think like for example, even though I hate that they would do it, I think it would have done better for the story. All Might dying during one of his fights. I don't want to spoil anything else, but yeah.
Wait, what?
Alan, those books will be up Sunday. I will have those books up there Sunday. I have several people that asked me about them after that sale ended because they missed them, so they will be up Sunday.
All right, Qui-Gon Jinn, let's get it.
Oh, wait, I thought I was going to open this one.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Let's do it.
I'll open it. We can open a different one.
No, it's fine. Open up that one. Everybody.
What I like about Ben Grimm is he's the muscle of the team, but he adds comedy that is much needed. And I understand all the words he uses. And I don't like Stan Lee's writing. And I know that that's a bad thing to say, but I don't like his writing so much because I feel like if these books were meant for children, I don't know what children, what their vocabulary was like in the 60s and 70s, but Jesus Christ, I don't understand 3/4 of the words that Stan Lee uses.
Keep in mind, comic books back then, a lot of them were geared
Okay,
Not
well, I'm a
really.
grown ass man now, and I still don't understand him. So, I mean, I know Stan's the man, but I'm not a fan of his vocabulary he uses.
Is it just because they're larger words?
Yeah, and just words that could be definitely replaced with much easier to understand and better flowing words. I feel like Stan Lee used a lot of words to just kind of like I don't know. It almost seemed egotistical sometimes the way he writes. Like it's just
No, that's just the way people spoke.
I know a
60
lot of
years ago.
words.
That's cool, dude.
You know, maybe I'm just an ignorant redneck, and that's probably 100% the fact.
No,
but
you have to think about what time it was written in. 60 years ago, right? When was that story written?
I mean, Stan's also a big fan of alliteration, so
Yeah.
that as well.
yeah, well, that's fine. I mean, I'm just not too much of a fan of his writing.
Okay,
up to
that
this
released
point.
in 1966. That was 60 years ago. People spoke so differently than they do now. People say words like yeet and cap for line.
Okay, I'm not talking about slang words. I'm talking about there are literally synonyms that could be used for a ton of
But
those
I'm
words.
saying back then, just the way
Yeah,
people.
I know, but but you just threw out a bunch of like ridiculous slang
But
that
that's
kids
what I'm
use
saying.
now.
I'm equating it to you're saying, okay, like if somebody were to write that in a comic book and people do write like that and they use weird things, 60 years from now, people are like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You know what I mean? Like even reading from 2002, 2003, they're using words and phrases that like, it's like, why would you say that? You know, that's stupid sometimes.
I mean, it wasn't so much the phrases. I just, like I said, I felt like he was using $10 words in a spot where a $3 word could have got the same point across for me.
Yeah, but that's just how people wrote.
And that's fine. I'm
So,
just giving my opinion. This is how I feel about the books. I'm okay. It is okay for me not to like Stan Lee.
You're wrong. Are we gonna fight? And it was campy. There we go.
See, the titles that the issues I've read in Fantastic Four so far, I don't feel like they were really super campy, and that's kind of what I liked about it. I felt like it flowed really well. I didn't feel like it was super campy. It was a little wordy, but I know titles were wordy at the time. But the only thing that kind of got under my skin a little bit was just the fact that I'm ignorant and couldn't understand some of the words. So I just had to skip over word bubbles, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell they're even talking about here. Like I literally do not understand what the hell Reed Richards just said. But Ben Grimm, me and him, we are on the same IQ. I always know what my man is saying.
Oh, that's cute.
Little piece of Beskar.
And just like his nanny used to say, it's clobbering time, sucker.
So yeah, we got a little.
I'm about to go on a thing buying.
That's cool.
I just need like one more. I just need that Fantastic 451 graded copy on my wall, and I'll be good. I'll have my cool thing cover from a story I enjoy. That's what I want to do about it.
All right, I think this was a Toy Fair exclusive, so you could only.
Did you get the Smith hot toy?
Yeah, and her hand just fell off.
Send it back. James, we've been talking about you, man. I'm gonna send
I was talking about me and you sitting up late at night playing with our decks.
and then I was gonna send Bearded Comic Bro up here some Dojin to read, some Dojin manga.
Our decks. Okay.
Missed a lot, dude. I had a whole conversation about you. So what do we all think
Hey,
collectively as Star
When you
Wars
didn't have
fans?
one of these and you wanted one?
Oh, I also need to get all the new members' addresses so I can send them sticker packs. I'll put a post up later.
This thing is freaking awesome.
This is 2 weeks in a row where I've said derogatory things about Stan Lee and people got upset about it. The last time I said it, I didn't mean it. It was just me being in character trying to be a bad guy on the show.
Send it back always.
But that really, I'm surprised that Tony didn't have a million thumbs down after that last show.
Oh man. So what do you guys want to talk about in the chat while we wait on Dustin or Justin?
Sorry, this is a process.
No, I know it is. I know
Oh
it's
yeah, you opened Iron Man. I'm sure that was
All right, guys. So the Something's Killing Children deluxe hardcovers have actually been delayed, and from what we're seeing, they are going to do a second printing with a different foil label to distinguish the difference between the two. And from what it looks like, if you pre-ordered it, you should get it. However, we all know that is not always the case.
That was from Organic Priced Books, JP's newsletter.
Yeah.
So I don't know what your local comic shop's going to do, but yeah.
Wow, they're doing a second printing of that?
Yeah. Which I'm going to order one of.
I haven't seen the Batman 118 foil covers.
I haven't either. Let me see. I'm going to look.
All right, so do I need to do the pose where like the weapons are crossed? You know what I'm talking? Like,
You mean like this? Like my Wolverine back here, where he's like,
Are you talking about this one?
oh, that.
Oh, yeah, definitely do that post. This one does look cool.
All right, Vinny. Well, hey, thanks for hanging out and watching for sure. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Austin said he pre-ordered 2 and he's only getting 1. Yeah,
From where?
From where? Your shop or half price? I mean, in stock books, low prices, or
Because I bought one of each from Organic Price and I haven't gotten an
organic.
email.
Yeah, I just ordered my one. My shop does their pull list, the previews world. So as soon
You
as
paid
it was
full price
available,
and I didn't.
bing. I don't care. What happens if I get mine and you don't? Then who's going to be the sucker? Sucker.
Or what happens if I get both and they're discounted, sucker?
I still won't care as long as I get my one.
Nick, would you and Justin consider doing a best Star Wars comic series issues list? So to be fair, I've not read a ton of them, but that's definitely I have a bunch I want
Okay,
to.
Austin said his LCS.
But I would say Darth Vader is probably going to be my favorite one every time.
are we including like Dark Horse stuff, or are we
I would
just?
say all the time. Kanan was good, but that's only good if you watch Rebels. And my brother-in-law is a huge Legacy fan. Just posted the link. I don't know if it'll let you drop the link because let me see. Hold on. Let me go here and mix. Show it off, Justin.
I gotta put her
Oh.
hands back in.
So in full disclosure, I was trying to find a Spider-Man statue while we were talking about some stuff.
Oh, it's that Todd McFarlane homage cover. I like that cover.
Yeah, that one does look sick.
Yeah, I like that one.
I'm trying to hold off on taking that off until the very end because that's real.
Oh yeah,
So
I like
Dude,
that.
That's like it's like a lion's mane.
Like fox hair. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can get the. I gotta make you an art chemist. I gotta make you a thing. Rebels is awesome. You suck, James.
Ooh, Nick's talking smack. I just want you to know that I just learned karate in the back of a Walmart parking lot. So unless you want to get messed up, you better stop.
I heard you been talking some smack. I hate those stupid videos because they're so freaking addicting. Oh,
Hey,
they're doing the
man,
reprint
what you
of the
doing?
omnibus, so I'm pumped.
You got a Star Wars toy there, man? All right. That's a cool Star Wars dude. Sheesh. Dane the Great is the best TikToker.
Oh man.
Hey,
How many figures do you have, Justin?
all
How
of
many
them
Hot
behind
Toys
them.
or figures.
You know what's crazy? Hold on. Can we put it into perspective? When you first started buying Hot Toys was about this time last year, right?
No, it was like 2020 because I was looking for Spider-Punk at Baltimore Comic-Con 2019.
Okay, but like barely 2 years then.
Yes. Yeah, we're under 2 years.
You're redonkulous, dude. Do you this is how this man did this, okay? He goes, Gwen, whatever, his wife's name, I know what it is, but I don't know if he wants me to say it. Anyways, he goes, I'm only going to do Spider-Man. That's it.
I think her
Only
name is
Spider-Man
Sid.
Hot Toys. And 2 years, your wife must regret agreeing to this.
I bet you my wife regrets a lot of things that she's agreed to when it comes to me. Probably marrying me is one of them.
Okaying you to be a part of our show.
That's probably at the top of the list.
Really? Are we that bad?
Okay, let's look at all of the big books that I've picked up since I've started hanging out with you guys. X-Men #1, X-Men #4, all of the X-Men.
I mean, your two biggest ones she can blame on me. But James, why are you blaming me for your Hot Toys, bro? I don't even do Hot Toys. Especially Space Wars.
That's got to be me. He's got to be.
It's got to be you.
It's got to be.
I don't even do Space Wars, bro.
You have to have over 30 of these by now. I'm doing
Hell,
the
he's
math.
got 15 of them still in boxes. 18, 11, 34, 16, 18, 37, 44, 49, 11, 12, 13, 47, 48, 36, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 42, 48, 44, 41.
Am I counting the Mondo 1/6 scale turtles?
Nah, just Hot Toys.
Okay, 50.
What?
Times minimum $300 a piece.
About 220-ish to 230, yeah. 230 to 300, yeah. Holy crap.
Holy crap.
50?
Well, okay. To be fair, I've really cut down on like other stuff that I used to.
You're so full of crap.
No,
Justin.
No, I'm not.
I'm not trying to put your business out there, but like people can do basic math and say they're on
But do
average
they want it?
$250.
Do they want to do basic math?
Do you see that number on average if they're $250 at 50?
Bro, that is more than I make in a year.
No, it's not. You're an idiot. But still.
Like, but nah, it's fine. Yes, thank you for that $5. I need it so my wife won't divorce me.
Has she ever seen that? She has to because she's an accountant. She knows where every dime you spend goes, right?
Yes.
The only
Is there-
thing I can think of is if Blue Hellion, you're the man. Thank you for the super chat.
Absolutely, man.
And we're still going to do the super chat drawing, so it's still time to enter.
Justin keeps them in boxes because he says he hasn't had time to open them.
It's true.
Yeah.
Not for collectible purposes at all.
No. Hey, gotta let him breathe.
Have you
Wow.
opened up your
And you know he has to be writing
opened
these
up
off
the
under
Sentinel and put it
taxes.
up yet?
No, the Sentinel's not open yet because I don't have anywhere to put it.
Dude, pop a shelf off of one of the bottom or pop a middle shelf off in your detolf and put him dead middle.
No, I'm seriously like we're getting to the point where I'm thinking about selling off a bunch of stuff. None of the Hot Toys. These are staying. Don't even ask.
Holy crap.
Yeah, there's some stuff that's got to go.
Next time my wife talks about my $9 manga, I'm gonna be like, this is what Justin spent.
I'm telling you right now, Justin, I think you're about a sorry, it is 1201. You're a sorry half-ass collector if you're just going to start selling your collection off, dude. To me, that puts you in a realm of barely being a collector at all.
No, man, I gotta sell some stuff.
No matter what kind of like preemptive plan you try to put in place and try to what kind of crap you try to stir and tell everybody that you're trying to make a better decision for your collecting and everything, like that's garbage, bro.
Wow, oh wow, oh wow.
Did I use a word wrong? I feel like I used a word wrong. I read a Stan Lee book earlier, so I learned a couple, but I haven't figured out how to use them.
This is actually a really good. If you like Mandalorian stuff and you're trying to collect Mandalorian Hot Toys, I would definitely recommend
That
it.
one looks cooler because it doesn't look like a lot of
Please
cloth.
take the plastic off of that before I literally have a heart attack.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
No, wait until you put it in the case for sure.
No, it's got to go. Now you need to get a little brush so you can brush him.
Like a beard brush.
Yeah, I need a figure, a little brush just for my figures.
Jim Mint has one.
How
That
many
uses
of your
like how the
figures have
statues-
hair?
Like a makeup brush.
Just Gamora, and now this one.
Yeah, I know. Bueller's over here selling 50-cent books for $35.
Shout out to you, Blue Hellion.
This goes towards the Jar Jar hot toy.
Oh man,
Honey, I need a brush for my toys.
you should if your wife's still awake, text her.
Like corporate tax deadline, like tax extension deadline was today. She stayed up till like 2:30 in the morning one night because Gwen was sick this week, and like I was also sick, but I think mine was probably more man flu than anything else. So she stayed up till 2:30 in the morning one night working, and I'm gonna sit here and play with these toys.
I believe it, Toad Man. I believe it, man.
Good Lord. So she was ready to divorce you and get rid of your kids all at the same time this week.
No, she'd keep the kids. She likes them.
Hot take. Anybody who believes, and this goes for CGC too. CGC is so full of crap for saying the X-Men Annual 14 is a cameo. That is such trash. They literally cannot put the word cameo on that book unless we're just completely changing the definition of a cameo. I counted today, and Gambit has 5 times
That looks good, Justin.
speaks, full panels, 5 different panels, speaking parts and everything in that issue. How's that a cameo?
Where?
And that book came out before 266.
I think
So
I'll
let's talk about that.
just original put that with the OG Mando. That seems like a good place on the shelf, right?
I like it.
Does anybody else think that's crazy?
I mean, it's nothing that's really affecting my life, but sure, I think it's stupid.
I mean, do you agree that if you're in 5 panels with speaking parts in every one of them, it's not a cameo anymore?
No, but the way these people are with everything's a grail, everything's a key, everything's a cameo, everything's a first appearance. It's just all a thing.
I mean, I can almost understand, like, if just one panel in the back of the book and they didn't talk, that's fine. But this dude was in 5 damn panels and spoke in every one of them.
Yeah.
It's not our fault that Marvel put the wrong book out first.
I just can't understand why there's not a better Spider-Man like classic suit available right now. Not even a statue.
It's 'cause
Ooh.
Spider-Man's not that good, bro.
Spider-Man life-size bust. That would look cool.
James, you haven't seen
Agreed, Chris.
OG
Agreed.
Mando? Here, I'm gonna open that shelf anyway, so I'll get it.
But it's our fault that they do. So I mean, we can't, But I have a 9.8 annual 14 sitting next to my 9.8 266, and I never noticed until today when Instagrails put up a 14. I saw the label said cameo, and I'm like, you can be mad that the annual 14 did not come out after 266 like it was supposed to, but there is a month difference in those two. And on the annual, it doesn't even tell you the month that came out because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. But the fact that they put cameo on that label is a blatant lie. It is a lie from the pits of hell underneath Satan's toenail.
Okay, Justin, I'm going to sound really stupid here, but what is the difference between Peter B. Parker and regular Peter Parker?
Peter B. Parker is Into the Spider-Verse.
No.
Spider-Man.
Hey, you remember that time Uncle Ben died?
You mean every time?
Somebody last night asked a question on Haven Comics' quiz show, and it was, what does Miles Morales have that Peter Parker doesn't? And they were talking about superpowers, and Alan goes, a dad. And then I said an uncle because I thought it was funny. But I was totally.
I don't
just
know. Didn't Miles' uncle die?
No, the Prowler was alive.
Oh, I thought Prowler got killed. Okay, so yeah, he's got a dad and an uncle.
Yeah.
See, that's why Miles is better than
And a
Peter.
mom.
Just saying. That's why Miles is the man.
I guess I'm seriously gonna have to wait for this stupid Spider-Man classic hot toy to
I
put.
mean, it's going to be like a spandexy type material.
So it's not really claw. So I guess that's fine.
I like the material of that one that we got you.
I mean, that's probably what the material is going to be made of for his suit.
But see, I really like the idea of getting this bust, but $900 for a bust is a little much.
All right, Josh, we forgive you for being old and tired. Nick and I will talk and try to set up the 24 hours at Haven Comics for sometime in November.
Wait, what's that?
We're gonna go spend 24 hours at Haven Comics.
Hey, maybe I can be involved with that somehow.
I mean, if you want to drive down to Huntsville, you'll have a place to stay because we're going to be at Haven Comics. But you're more than welcome. But once we go in, we don't get to go out.
That's fine. I'll pack snacks.
I'm bringing the hot
I
chips.
firmly believe that.
I'm bringing the packies.
Yeah, I'm only leaving to go take a shower, go get some steak out, hug my kid.
There's no showers, no stakeout, none of that. Once we go in, we do not come back out. You better shower before.
I want steak.
We actually here in Huntsville have a steak place that delivers.
I
Like,
bought
that's the whole thing.
I bought one T-bone and one ribeye today at this new meat store. It used to be a deer processor, but now they're just a meat store. And it cost me $52 for those two steaks. I cannot wait till Sunday.
I had a $62 Wagyu beef because I've been taking these and I've been able to eat beef. And it's my fourth time eating beef and I haven't had an issue. But for Sky's birthday, I had a $62 Wagyu beef steak, medium rare, with some mashed potatoes and broccolini. And I'll be honest with you, it just wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
Well, I cannot wait to eat mine. I'm going to cook it until the inside looks like the outside, and it's going to be good as hell.
That's disgusting. It needs to be just warmed on the inside with still really gushy blood.
Yeah, anybody that wants to fly down to Huntsville and hang out for the 24 hours, bring it. Bring your deck, James. Bring your deck.
Tomorrow's free RPG day.
What is this?
What are you opening up?
I'm looking for a statue for you.
I wonder if we could do it my birthday weekend. Let me see what day my birthday lands on.
I think Mom was going to come up that weekend.
My birthday's on a Monday. Halloween's on a Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she was going to come up the following weekend. So, Lake Gunnersville. I drive through there all the time to go back to Atlanta. Well, I guess it's a fairly sizable, right? It spans.
So, Organic Price Books got enough to fill their orders.
Yeah, I just sent you that screenshot. Or did he respond to my Instagram message?
Yeah,
Here
he
we
did.
Oh, this is. Here you go.
I'm responding to him now.
I mean, if I have to take off work the day, now we need to know what day they're going to actually drop.
I mean, if you pre-ordered it and he has a copy, it should go in your pool.
I know, but I don't know. Sometimes I just worry that I'm not going to get it. Hey, Chris, what's going on, man? Appreciate it, bro. I'll tell you what I'm excited about. You know what I'm excited about? My man JB is going to be back at it again this week. Discovery
right.
Day Comics is being rejuvenated all week long. And I don't know about Nick, but I'm going to be hanging out on Disco After Dark next Friday night. I'm going to miss the hunt, but I'm gonna be hanging out with JB on Disco After Dark next Friday. I'm looking forward to it.
Nick, I just put in the private chat a statue I found.
All right, let's check it out.
Toadman, I haven't yet. I actually didn't have anything to send out this week that I would have needed them, and I just kind of forgot about it. But I definitely am going to check them out for sure.
Hey, that's actually not too bad.
It's quarter scale, so it's going to be huge.
And he's in Jackson, Tennessee. How far away is that?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the statue.
Yeah, that's what I am.
Yeah, we have Atlanta Comic-Con.
I think that looks pretty cool.
I think so. Oh, but it's bidding. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know Jim Mint's giving away a couple of statues. You didn't enter in to win them.
I already
Hit
messaged
Jim
him.
up. See if Jim's got any he wants to get rid of.
Ooh,
You know
that
he's
is
always got them.
disgusting.
That
Well,
looks
you
so-
don't like the asking a question type mask?
his whole face looks jacked up though. Looks like Ben Grimm and Sabretooth punched him at the same time, one on
Oh
each
my
side of his
God.
head, and
From
squished
now
his
on,
face
all we're
in.
going to hear about is Sabretooth, Ben Grimm, and
Hey, don't be upset with
Phalanges.
me because I connect with characters, okay? Don't be mad at me. Because I'm a real comic collector out here.
Honestly, I'm just excited that you're excited about collecting.
Who?
you.
Both.
Oh, I was close to giving it up.
I know you were.
See, I told you, just read, man. Reading gets you
'Cause I
excited.
was just like, you know what? I could put about 20 grand in the bank, and that would be sweet.
But
And
you're
if I'm not
big on
collecting
something
comics, I ain't
stupid.
got nothing to spend it on.
You would find something.
I don't know, man. I've ran through everything. Like, what's left?
You would find something. Dang, a Venom 8.5 CGC's up for $900 on IG right now.
Venom what?
300.
A Venom 300?
Spider-Man 300, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, it's over there. I'm not even going to pick it up. For night?
Yeah, I had gotten to the point where I almost felt like, you know what? I've accomplished all that I want to, and there's nothing left. But I'm finding some things left. My wife's not extremely excited about it, but
No,
she's
I'm
always
reading, and like that's taking
Yeah.
the pressure off of trying to compete with these prices right now.
Yeah, that's my thing because I've always been more of a collector than a reader,
Yep.
and so the way that the market has gotten has pretty much priced me out of it. So
Yeah, like I had
That was
fully given
fun.
up on this book.
plus, we kind of got like this YouTube thing going on. Like at some point, I hope for us to be successful, so we kind of got to keep plugging away.
You read Chainsaw Man yet?
Yep. I'm not all the way current, but I've gotten up to like 33, I think is what I was at last.
I never show this poster. This poster is awesome. If you don't
Yeah,
like
it
this poster, then your whole life is just missing something. That is awesome.
I think Dustin's gonna be 9.6 or 9.2 crude. I'm just gonna be like a good solid 2.5, 2.5, something like that. I'm good with that.
Dude, I could go 3.0 crew as well because I've got a 2.5 Hulk 181 that I'm pretty sure is going to go to at least a 3.0. I have an Avengers 4 at a 3.0. I have a Marvel Spotlight number 5 at a 3.0. My
Justin,
Tales of
this is for
Suspense
you.
is at a 4.0.
Oh, I can't see the. Is there something that's popping up? Or
Question for you, Justin. Did you read the Razor Crest, or did you get the Razor Quest?
I did not.
Yeah, you passed on it because it was like 12th scale, right?
Yeah, I don't really do. No, it was less than 12 scale. It was 3 3/4 inch.
Mm.
Nick,
Scale,
did you buy that from Conrad Thompson?
What?
That ASM 50.
Where do you see that?
Chris put it in the chat. I didn't know if he was just messing around or if you really bought that from Conrad Thompson.
Oh no.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Got
dude, you didn't
Bubba
tell me you
Wallace
met
or something.
Conrad Thompson, dude.
I don't even know who that is.
He's that big real estate guy that's married to Ric Flair's daughter in
Mm.
Huntsville.
No, let me tell you, the guy. It was what was the person's name? Bubba Bass.
Oh, okay.
Bubba was his nickname.
Yeah, I agree, Chris, and that's the direction I'm going. I'm going to be picking up books based on characters that I've been enjoying the reading on. So Ben Grimm is I'm in the honeymoon stages with Ben Grimm right now.
All right, everyone, you heard it here
Been a
first.
bit of- hey, I'm not going to say that it hasn't been a rocky start, but eh?
Everyone, you heard it here first. Dustin is in the market for an FF1.
No, not even.
Oh.
I could buy one if I wanted to, but I'm not really. I'd rather get that FF51 because
Dude, you should be. That shouldn't be too bad to get.
no, it's cheap, man. It's cheap because I should be able to. I can get like an 8.5 for around 550.
Chris, he may not be that relevant. I live in a city with. There's a lot of folks here, man. It'd be like saying, "Oh, you live in Atlanta."
He's pretty substantial in the real estate market there. I mean,
He may be, but like you see nothing advertised, nothing about him.
I could have swore we've talked about him before, and you had an idea of where he lived. You said
No. Mm-hmm.
he knows Ric Flair, so that makes him cool to me.
Yeah. Well, Ric Flair lives in Atlanta, doesn't he?
I don't think he does anymore.
Yeah. I think The Rock moved away from Atlanta too.
I would. It's a cesspool.
Oh, dude, did you know that they have a studio on 278?
Yeah, it's been there for like 5 or 6 years.
I didn't know that. We drove by
Probably been there longer. It's been there since I started working at Comcast.
that Pinewood studio, like satellite location.
It's like right off Bill Carruth, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It's crazy, man. I didn't know that all that was back there.
Ever.
So are we done? We have to do the reaction video to the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, don't we have to watch that video too of Vanilla Ice or something?
Yep. What was it called, Dustin?
Hold on. I used to know exactly what you had to type to look it up. It had a bunch of views at one point.
Let's see.
Wow, this is the old. It's got 690 views 12 years ago. Here, I'll put it on our watch later. Or you can look in our history and see it now. I don't even know how to get into this YouTube channel. This has got videos from me recording you at your weightlifting competition in 2009.
I was a horse.
Hey, there's your buddy Craig. Or no, that's Caleb Whitner.
Whitener,
Whatever.
Oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch
What up, Perry?
Hey.
At some point, he's supposed to be doing his hangouts again soon.
I'm waiting. Perry, are you going to hang out? Are you going to hang out with us on Disco After Dark next Friday, bro?
All right, you guys ready for this?
Oh my gosh.
Oof.
Nobody knew this was happening except me, Nick, and my mother because she was in the I came up with this dance the night before my wedding. I was 19 and Nick was like 11.
All right, ready? Let's go. Let me know if you guys can't hear it.
Pop them on back.
This is gonna get us demonetized in this video.
Oh my god, I'm cringing so hard.
We're stupid.
Oh my god. I'm literally got chills.
We weren't even old enough to drink, so we did this whole thing. Great. This is Sprinkler. I was going the wrong way.
Oh my god, here it is. I didn't even move.
So bad, dude. There's the vanilla ice right there. That is straight up.
This is the greatest cell phone recording.
Oh, hammer time. Hammer time, bro. Nick knows nuts about what's going on. He's just like, whatever, bro.
This is rough.
Hey, we did this, man. Nobody can take it away from us. I wish they would, though.
Mama.
It's almost over, thank God.
You almost messed up, dude.
Yep. Oh, Comic Man Andy was on that. That was his channel. Oh man.
Oh, I put that whole thing together in my kitchen the night before the wedding.
We practiced that at 34 Flintlock Ridge, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
my
think
God,
that was
little
too
bitty
bad
kitchen.
considering.
Well, it's been fun. We've had a good run. I can never be on this channel again.
I was
Well,
I
in
was
that
a jack
case,
15
the
years ago.
content is about to get.
I don't want to stretch this out any longer than it needs to be.
That's what she said.
Oh my God. There you go. Wow. Hey, what up, Russell? You
What's
just
up,
missed
Jet?
two of the cringiest white dudes dancing you'll ever see. Go back like 30 seconds. We danced to Vanilla Ice. I hope that was worth the super chat goal.
I mean, is there any other embarrassing videos out there that you could just threaten to be like, hey, if we meet this goal tonight, we're doing this?
That's the only one we got.
That's it, man.
That's the only one we got.
Unless we show the videos of Dustin drunk at Lexington, not wearing any clothes.
Wait,
Dude, next time it comes up in my Facebook memories, I'm going to try to figure out a way to save the one where I was hitting you in the face with that cookie sheet.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, literally, this cookie sheet was doubled over because I had done hit him in the head so many times. I was like, Nick, he said, what? I said, "Fop." He's like, oh. I think that was the same day I shaved off one of my eyebrows on accident.
Good
Remember
Lord.
that?
Oh, dude, this is my freshman year weightlifting meet. Yeah, give me a second. I'll share one of these. This is pretty cool. It says Johnny Beat deadlifting a lot.
That dude was him and his brother both were.
What up, Mountain Peak?
They
Yeah.
were strong as hell for their age, for their size. I mean, little fellers.
All right, let's see. So I was 14, maybe 15, because I'm young when I was in school.
I've benched more than that before.
Get it.
Damn.
Oh, that was uneventful.
You're
wasn't
wearing my shirt too, bro. That was my shirt from when I forgot you did that. You wore the shirt that I wore in my first competition.
it? Yeah.
So
So you really can't see
things.
anything.
We used to do sweet things.
We used to be athletes. See, Justin, I told you I was a football player. I won this meet for my age group, and I've won every meet since then that I competed in. God, who was recording this?
I don't know, but I think they're looking for the Blair Witch.
It's making me dizzy. That thing had 1,000 views. Did you see that just now?
Mm-hmm.
It had over 2,000 views.
That Vanilla Ice video is up to almost $1,000.
Hold on. Who watched that?
Dude, my eye is still messed up.
Oh, just kidding. No, it didn't. Okay. Your channel as a whole had 1.9 thousand views.
Yeah, most of those were, like I said, it was like almost 700 on that Vanilla Ice dance video. So stupid.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for Warlock to say, "It bit my balls! It bit my balls, David! Oh my god, it bit my balls!"
What do you guys think about the Warlock casting? Well,
I think he's gonna do good. I like that guy. He cracks me up, but I just can't think of anything else to say. It bit me in the balls, David. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. And him singing, "Don't go chasing waterfalls."
Oh yeah. Good God.
They've got to figure out a way for something to bite Warlock right in the sack so he can say that.
I feel like it'll happen.
James Gunn's good at that kind of stuff.
That was exactly what I was thinking.
And I recorded a short twice. Actually, I recorded it about 11 times. Finally had 2 takes that I liked. I submitted them to Nick for editing, and I had the phone turned the wrong way. So sorry, guys.
He did too. God bless.
I also recorded a video concerning the UF4 facsimile being graded as a first print from CGC, but that was the week Nick was sick, and that is no longer relevant, so you will not see that either.
Yeah, how long have we been going?
Since we started.
That's a good point.
We're almost done.
Yeah, I think we're about ready to roll out here. We're almost at 3 hours. We haven't done one this long in a while.
Dustin and I did one last week. It was like an hour, and we were out.
Yeah.
Man, why can't I get involved on those ones?
You're the problem. I don't know. I mean, it's never really that long when you're not here. So
I'm the problem?
You're the solution to long format content.
Yeah, you missed it, Empire, about 5 minutes ago.
Hey, do you guys remember that time that I made us walk half a mile to get cookies and then they were out of cookies?
Mm-hmm. And then you didn't even want the damn cookie that you got?
No, I ate that thing before we even got back to the hotel.
Yeah, but you were kind of like, I don't even know if I want one now. I was like, well, Greg's in there getting it, so I believe you're going to eat it.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right, Empire. YouTube has this cool thing called the rewind function.
Dustin's such a dish.
Just hit the button.
I'd like to add, I'm looking forward to hanging out with Greg Baltimore Comic-Con this weekend.
I'm looking forward to not having to hang out with Greg at Baltimore Comic-Con this weekend.
What up, Legion? He said, "What? Y'all are getting paid for this? What did we get paid for?"
Let's do an over and under that Greg wears that sweatshirt again, the one that he wears in all his videos, and that he wore when we met him.
Is Miss Bearded Comic Bro going with you guys?
No, she's not.
Probably for the best going to Baltimore.
Yeah, you don't need the old ball and chain weighing you down. You know what I mean?
No, because you might have to run somewhere, man. I flew into Baltimore one time.
No, fine.
No, Justin, I'm not being rude or like anything, but I flew into Baltimore one time.
They have the world's crappiest NFL stadium for football. I'll tell you that.
Got into my rental car, drove 3 minutes outside of the airport, and was that close to going back home and just telling my boss I was not going.
Yeah, but I'm not going to the airport. I'm going to Inner Harbor.
It was just such a sad and devastating place.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I go there all the time.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, we're about to do this.
Not.
We're about to do the super chat. Spin the wheel.
Time out. Justin, can you leave some kind of note with your wife that if for some odd chance you don't make it back, I get dibs on the Xmen one since
I want the giant size.
Have it.
No, I'm gonna leave it all to Nick.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty shitty because I made it happen. So that kind of sucks.
Well, I tell you what we'll do is I will sell it all, give it all to his wife and his children.
No, see, I don't think that's a good idea either because I don't think Justin would want his books sold. I think he would want them enjoyed by fellow collectors.
No, that's a good question.
I want them buried with me.
Did you see his face?
That's kind of like a waste.
That was the funniest face I've ever seen you make.
If you think I won't dig your sorry ass up.
Yeah, except I don't plan on being buried. Cremation. So those suckers are all getting burned up.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All
All right, so I'm going to give just a few more minutes just in case anybody else wanted to do the super chat giveaway. If not, the wheel is ready. So we'll say like 2 minutes from now. I guess we'll open it up for last few minutes to any questions. Ask questions or topics, and we'll make some commentary.
Any idea what kind of content we're going to put out next week?
Yeah, a CGC Hall
What's
video.
up, Destructive Gamer? Hope you're doing well. We're just about to wrap it up, but man, we've had a long,
We
great
need
show.
some crap to hit the fan next week that we can actually talk about, so we have some content.
Apparently, all I've been able to make videos on this week are NFTs.
I am so sick of NFT talk.
I know, because I see your
swear.
response to comments. You're like, "Oh, I know it's stupid too, guys."
I don't say it's stupid. I said I'm not into it. That's my brother Nick. The only thing I said was stupid was this one I was trying to tell me my UF4 was fake, and that pissed me off a little bit.
You know what? When I'm
It's not fake.
when I'm a cajillionaire off of NFTs, don't laugh at me, okay?
Well, it would be a cajillionaire of some type of money that is not usable for anything.
Not yet.
else because you can't actually use that money for anything. It's not actual money. So I hope
there-
the whole thing implodes and folds on itself.
First off, you're hoping 100 plus
I appreciate it.
Empire. Do appreciate the ISS, baby. It was the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Justin, how drunk do you plan on getting? Micah asks.
Well,
How
if it's as drunk as he got at Lexington, I can tell you right now, not very at all.
So, question: what comics on your list by the end of this year? So, honestly, my big one was Iron Man, and AF-15 or AF. Wow, that would be nice. AF-50, and I managed to pick those up. I think I may try to get like one Golden Age Batman.
This is
One
the
Golden
last
Age
big
Batman.
book I'm buying this year.
And Justin's bought any comic you could possibly ever want, and all
Nick.
$12,000 worth of hot toys he has.
If you want a Golden Age Batman, you need to talk to John, dude. He's got Golden Age Batman comics, low grade, with white pages. You're not going to find that anywhere else, dude. It's
Well,
ridiculous.
next time you're up there, just get some prices and pictures for him.
They're
Does he
on his
have message
Instagram right now. You can go to Syndicate Comics Instagram,
Oh,
and he's got Joker covers.
let me see.
Like, you couldn't ask for better. Golden Age Batman with white pages. It's ridiculous. He's got the first freaking Batmobile, bro.
I would like to address the question: how drunk do I plan on being in Baltimore? It just depends on what time I roll in on Thursday.
Destructive Gamer, this is my most recent pickup. Nick just picked up ASM 50. I also picked up a Walking Dead 1 not too long ago. And I'm planning on looking for an FF51.
He doesn't have any prices on these, though.
They're all like around
100?
No, grand.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not trying to get a $3,000 one.
Well, good luck if you're wanting Golden Age Batman then.
No, you can get some of them.
He's got that Batman cover where it's
That's
like
awesome.
it's got the sheet music on it with the Joker on the music notes. He got that one in recently for like 800, I think. It's raw. I don't know if that's one you'd be into.
Yeah, I don't know.
He'll do a payment plan with you though.
I just $3,000. Like, I like Golden Age Batman, but like,
You don't know if you like it or not. You don't have any.
What I'm saying is not enough to where I'd be willing to spend $3,000 on one. If I'm going to spend that kind of money, I'm probably going to buy something more of an investment versus just a comic book I like. That's why, like, I'm buying these comic covers I really love at a low grade. You know, I just have a hard time swallowing that.
Should have did like I said, dude, and start buying stuff last year.
You know what? I think Submariner #1 may be the next one. I've been really digging that one. Another one from Blue Hellion.
Oh,
I wouldn't let that nerd get anywhere near me to give me a hug.
I would pay both parties a sizable sum of money, like $50, if they would just stand for a picture together, and then I'd slip Donnie an extra 10 to grab Dustin's ass mid-picture.
How much you gonna slip me to not fight his ass right there on the con floor and ruin everything we've built?
Oh my god!
Because if he
Justin.
grabs me, I'm telling you, I'm swinging.
Still pondering what you're going to do with the collection because I was wondering, are you planning on doing special appearance on your comics? I'm always questioning what I'm going to do with my collection. Always questioning what I'm going to do with it.
Start collecting hot toys. They're cheap. Yeah. Get like Justin have almost $13,000 with taxes in them.
Well, I mean, I didn't pay for all of them. Some stuff I traded and like store credit and like Christmas presents and gift cards and stuff.
Birthday presents.
Birthday presents, yeah. Can't forget birthday presents.
Yeah, I really like a Submariner one. I may go for I wonder how much a 2.5 Submariner one is.
Probably like 300 something.
Let's see.
Which is crazy because that's what I spent for mine. Raw was like $275, and now it's like almost a $1,200 book.
I think Submariner's going to take off.
You need to plan a trip where y'all come down and me and you have a Saturday and go to Dave's. I'm telling you.
Does he have a Submariner one?
He probably does. That's where I got mine from. I'll look tomorrow at that con if you want me to keep an eye out.
Yeah, I mean, just let me know. But like I said, I'm not ready to drop a whole bunch of money on something right now.
I mean, you just dropped a whole bunch of money on a book earlier this week.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, I'm saying that just keep that in your mind, right? That's all I'm saying.
No, I don't see it falling, but I don't see it continuing. Like you can already tell, like a lot of stuff is kind of like just plateaued a little bit. Like every book is not setting a new record and just jumping up by the hundreds every week like it was this summer. And a lot of that probably has to do with the fact that it's getting close to Christmas, but I haven't seen a ton of stuff just plummet. But
yeah, I was talking to Josh about it, and it's very cyclical. Yeah, certain books are still growing, but it's certainly very cyclical, right? During the summer, they get real hot, and then during the fall, they kind of chill. But again, it's getting close to Christmas time.
Yeah.
Once tax season starts coming back up, that free money's gone away now, so they certainly aren't taking off like they were.
Oh yeah, Nick, I know somebody with a Submariner 1 6.0.
Who?
He's in the chat.
Is it who dat?
Mm-hmm.
If I could get a wish for one key comic, what would it be?
Cap 1 all day.
Yeah, I mean,
I talked about this at my shop and with Josh last night. They were talking about, what would be better to have than AF-15. I straight up told them, I was like, if I had a choice between a Gem Mint 10 AF-15 or a 0.5 Cap 1 and I could not sell it, I just had to keep it, I'm going to take that Captain America 1, put it in my bag, and I'm going to throw the AF-15 in the fire, and I'm walking home.
I did like Captain America in the Ultimates so far. He straight up beats the hell out of people. I don't know, because I'm thinking, what is one character I truly love to have the first appearance of as, the One Wish book?
Captain America is the only one that I can't get the first appearance of that is, one of my favorite characters. I've got the others.
But then I go, I could buy Iron Man, first appearance of Iron Man in my life.
Oh, yeah, that's attainable. I mean, a lot of them are, but that Cap 1, even at a low grade, is still a $10,000 book.
But then part of me is you know what? From a history standpoint of comic books, maybe Action #1 because of what that means to the comic world.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd rather have a Marvel Comics one.
But yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, if I'm gonna go just pure history, the very first.
Well, yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know. That's really a tough question. Seriously, if somebody was just willing to give me something, whatever you want, I'll buy it for you, whatever. I have no clue. What about you, Justin? You literally have it all. Have it.
Can I? I want to change.
There you go, Nick.
What?
He said if that 6.0 subby doesn't fit you real good, he's got the first Silver Age appearance in a Fantastic Four issue number 5, I believe. 6.5 signed by Stan Lee.
Dang.
It's probably signed right across Submariner's eyebrows.
How
knowing
much
Stan
is your
Lee.
let me know how much a Submariner 6.0 is. Like, I'm not saying I'm going to buy it right now or would be able to, depending on the price, but I am curious, like, kind of what they're looking at. I just looked up some 2.0s, and people are just still putting up stupid prices for asking.
Yeah, I'm so happy I grabbed mine last year. I mean, like $275, and it came back a 7.0.
But anyway, sorry, Justin, go ahead. What were you about to say? You were changing?
Can I change it to not like a book, but like artwork?
That would be cool. I know where you're going.
Yeah, I really want that original Jim Lee 90s.
Yep, I know exactly what
The
you're
original
saying.
cover art that he did. Yeah,
That the buyer and the price wanted to be named remain anonymous.
yeah,
That doesn't make any sense. Why though? Like
Well,
why?
so this is what people were talking about, that the owner, because the owner of Torpedo is very friendly with Jim Lee, that he just waited till the highest bid came in and then bumped it up by $50 and just bought it himself, or just something stupid, right? So
That'd be pretty shitty if he did that.
nobody's saying he did, but that was kind of the jokes people were making, like, oh, that's why.
Yeah, no doubt, Russ. That would be the one to have the cover art from Raphael 1 for sure. I mean, I would love to have a TMNT first print. But if I could pick anything, I mean, I've got a third print. That Captain America 1 would be my one.
yeah. If
But
I
if we were
have to,
going original art, it would definitely be Turtles. I would definitely go Turtles for original art.
if I have to pick a book, I am gonna pick AF-15.
The more I'm reading Spider-Man, the more I'm enjoying them.
Well, I can't name an X-Men book. Let me have my Spider-Man.
Because you already have X-Men books.
Yeah, that's why I can't.
You wouldn't go with Tech 27.
No,
It
I don't
surprises
want
me that hasn't even come in your head.
no.
I mean, yeah, but like I said, I mean, if I'm going that Grail, you know what I mean, like holy.
Yeah, but you
Grail?
could care less for Superman. I mean, I'm surprised you wouldn't go for a character that you like.
I know, but like I said, if I'm talking, somebody's going to give me millions. At that point in my head, rationally, I'm like, I would like to have like.
Now, again,
first.
this is a book you are not ever allowed to sell.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I still think that history behind it is cool. I don't know. I that is. Or Invincible #1. I have such a hard time spending like that kind of money on a modern book. I love Invincible.
How
What
much
are
is it?
9/8 and that one going for now?
A little over 1,000, I think. Let me see.
Oh,
Bro, that ain't
man.
nothing, dude. I spent $1,100 on a Walking Dead 1.
I don't care. I refuse to spend that on a
Walking
freaking
Dead's better
modern
than
book.
Invincible, though.
Not a chance. I'm telling you, I absolutely love Invincible.
That doesn't
Okay,
mean
so
it's
they're going
better.
for. Let's see. Let's go to sold.
Tales of Suspense 81 signed by Bob Layton. Awesome. That's awesome, man.
So the Larry's variant's going for $465. Whatever the heck, I hate do you poos. They get on my nerves. If you like to buy them, that's fine. Like
My shop has the Do You Poo from Carnage, It's a Wonderful Life. There was only 100 printed. No. There was less than 100 printed. He's selling it for 100. It's Tigger. Russ said 6.0 last sold for $679 on that sub 1.
Yeah.
That's not bad. He probably let you cop it for about $350.
Maybe if you took off like the 14% of eBay fees.
Russell just threw his phone. I just broke up the tag team champions.
Okay, just kidding. Invincible #1 is now going for $3,151 and a 9.8.
Yeah,
Thanks,
James.
man.
Vigorous
So-
Carnage. If you want it, I can send you a picture of it next week.
Another one might be good is Invincible Iron Man 55 First Thanos.
That's one I've been thinking about this past couple of weeks.
I don't
too,
really
honestly.
like the cover.
Yeah,
so
I hate
much.
the cover, but first Thanos, like first Drax
Also-
too. But
First Drax. So it's a double. 2 for 1.
First Punchline cameo. Yeah, always say goodbye to your wallet. That's why we've kind of cooled it this year.
yeah, I don't know who's we.
After that 181, yeah, that was it. That's it for me for the year.
Yeah, you're going to Baltimore this weekend, so I'm gonna call you a big fat bald headed liar.
Nope.
This is the guy that said, "I'm not taking my Storefolio because I'm not buying anything." And this bastard came back with the biggest stack of books that trip than he did the whole entire time.
So let's see what happened was what happened
You're
was
a
we were
freaking
drinking
liar.
beers.
And then
we
Hot-
were
hot
drinking
toys?
beers in the room, in the hotel room, and I just wanted to take a nap. I just wanted to take a little nap, and you guys are like, "No, let's go."
We
Let's go
did
back."
refuse to let you have your naps.
yeah, there was literally 2 hours left in the whole con for the weekend. I'll be damned if you're just gonna take a nap.
I don't see what's wrong with my nap.
You can.
You were
nap.
too. You were so mad at us. You
I
didn't
didn't
say
care.
anything.
I was like, no, dude, we drove all the way the hell up here because you wanted us to. You're not laying here and taking a damn nap.
Yeah, so I went and I bought like $1 and $3 books, and I'm the bad guy.
A stack this big. No, I'm not saying you're a bad guy. I'm just saying I don't believe you when you say you're not going to buy anything because you said you weren't going to buy anything and you a stack this big.
Okay, there's one book I could
What's up,
possibly
Jason?
one book I could possibly buy this weekend or next weekend at Baltimore. Just if I happen to come across an Xmen 4 9.8, just saying.
I would hate you.
I mean that's what I'm trying to do now. I want to get at least 1 through 25 9.8s.
Oh, I got a 25 that is a guaranteed shoe in for a 9.8 that I need to send in. It is a shoe in, bro.
Well, if you send it in and it comes back a 9.8, you let me know.
I'll sell it to you for 10% above FMV.
Wait, what?
That's the friend cost, bro.
Oh, well, as long as it's the friend price, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, because that's still cheaper than what it's going to be when Xmen comes. Bun-da-da-da.
I'm just mad. Southern
I'll tell
Comfort.
people about that Hulk 191. I'm like, I'll sell it to you for 50% above FMV because that's what I hope to get out of it when Wolverine does or doesn't come to the MCU or whatever.
Hey, can we still be friends if I send mine in to get graded and it comes back like higher than yours?
I mean, I guess.
Do you just not want me to tell you about it?
Yeah, I mean, John's asked me every time I see him if you send it in yet.
What does John think it's going to be?
Probably about a 3.35. I expect it to be at least a point higher than mine. I'd keep going back and forth on whether or not I want to crack mine or not because after talking to Bubs, the amount of money it would take for me to send it somewhere to get that stuff removed off of it, probably going to run me. The guys that can do it, it's probably going to run me at least $1,200 to $1,500. But if it bumps up from a 2.5 to a 4.0, it's worth it. Yeah, anything 180, 181, 182 is ridiculous.
What up, Norin Rad? All right, let's do this.
But I was looking at my Walking Dead 1, and I was looking at a couple of my other books. The only thing that Walking Dead 1 has is the bindery tear, and I've got 9.8s on my wall with bindery tears that are 10 times as bad.
Who's it going to be?
I emailed PGX, and they still haven't sent me the freaking graders notes. I'm pissed.
Okay, Blue Hellion.
And the man behind the mask. Congratulations, and thank you to everyone who sent out the super chats tonight. It's been wild. I'm starting to calm down. The buzz is wearing off. The shirt's staying on.
Kind of want to go take a nap now, huh? Instead of going and buying like $3 books.
Well, it is 1 o'clock in the morning, not
That has nothing
4
to do with
o'clock
it.
after freaking noon.
That has nothing. There's nothing wrong with taking naps at 4 o'clock in the afternoon when you are away from home and don't have kids crawling over you. And sorry, I got a little personal there.
I did not make you create children, okay? So that has nothing to do with me. Okay. You were the reason I was in Lexington. So I'll be damned if you was going to take a nap and not come look at comic books with me.
I looked at comic books all day with you.
Well, and we was going to finish it up too.
All right, fellows. Thank you so
And
much
we
for
went and saw the
watching.
movie.
You guys are the best part of Two Brothers Comics.
We almost stopped being friends because of that movie.
Oh, man. We do appreciate you all. Perry, I hope you're doing well.
Later, guys.
I have to go to a pumpkin patch tomorrow very early.
I'm going to a Comic-Con with my boy Sean after we go to baseball.
I'm doing nothing.
See, James, I have an actual, you know what I'm saying? I'm legit over here, bro. And Nick's just sitting there with that craziness.
No, dude, this thing works so well. See? Now
It's
you
just
can't
funny
see it.
that he always says something.
I know. Justin, you're going to go manga shopping and buy Beard Comic Bro some Dojin.
No, I'm not buying that. Going out looking for Gangsta number 2.
All right, y'all have a great week. And we appreciate you. Have a good night. Tell some friends about us. Tell some friends about us this week.
That's right.
We're trying to hit 5K.
If we hit 5K, Justin is holding up the giveaway right now. Collect your way.